Now
Stuck
it's
in the
starting.
You must be so embarrassed.
No.
I am so embarrassed. Hello, everybody. This isn't as good as it was, but she failed to hit record while I was doing my awesome intro.
I said
You
I
gave
was
her
going
0.2
to start it.
I
And
was
then you
waiting
just-
for her to boot him right in the middle of his conversation. It's like,
You literally almost cut her off with your intro.
Hey yo, everybody! It's me, your boy Preston, back at it
Hey
again
there,
with another
demons.
Minecraft Let's Play
Me,
episode.
ya boy. Goat man, I'm disrespecting your bridge.
Anyway,
Yeah, so,
Mahi's in a pit.
D&D, and
I-
Mahi's in a pit.
Once again, in a pit, and I'm fixing to add to enemies, also hates pits.
With spikes at the bottom.
Yes. No, just all pits. Like he sees a puddle in the road, he's like, I hate you.
Hey, Archer.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or are they taking like a really long time to get into this room?
You suck. Okay?
You know,
Kind of-
honestly, it is taking them a while, but
I sent
Mahi's
Tavi
probably
to get
just
you guys.
cooling off.
He hasn't come to get us yet. Mahi needs to get over himself.
Look, I know you don't like Mahi. Mahi doesn't seem to like you. Not a lot of people like each other in this group, but for the sake of everyone, as much as you hate him, can you try not to kill each other?
Well, if he stops being a
Please.
complete and total jerk face, then maybe I will. I'm like stroking the elk as I'm
Yeah,
talking.
I was about to say the elk goes, "Arr!"
See, Elkford agrees with me that Mahi has been a butt
You don't speak elk, stupid.
ever since we came here. Listen, you don't know that. You can't see my character sheet.
I know. I guarantee you don't
Oh,
speak
no.
elk.
Fourth wall.
Here, look at my character sheet. I pull out a sheet of paper.
Listen, it's implied, okay? We have an emotional connection.
Elkfred, I made you. I'm your dad. You have more of a connection with me, and I rub his
Well-
leg.
At best, I'm his mom because it's my bag.
Nope. No. You let
We don't
you
have
let
to be
me.
married.
I don't care. Look,
Just because
you
you're
kinda
the dad and
looks-
I'm the mom, we don't have to be married.
The elk kind of looks back and forth at you guys. At this point, he's laying across the northern wall, and he's kind of blocking that north tunnel at this point. But he's laying down, so his head's
So we're like
not-
leaning against him.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are. Yeah, I mean, he's still his
Cuddling with
head
the
is.
elk.
It's still even laying down on the ground. His head's still touching the roof at this point. His antlers. So he's kind of looking you both back and forth and kind of cocking his head. Not really like he understands what's going on, but it almost sounds like he's saying, "Mommy and Daddy are fighting."
Yeah. Like, who do you love more, mommy or daddy?
Anyways,
I go to
what
sleep.
Elkford thinks isn't the point. What I'm saying is,
You're saying his opinion is invalid? You see, this is why I love him more.
No.
You know, I
I'm
value
talking
his
about
opinion.
Mahi. Mahi's opinion's invalid.
Okay, look, his opinion isn't
Ouch.
invalid.
I
Look.
don't think it should be listened to.
It's like you're not listening. I feel like you're hearing me, but you're not listening.
Oh, I'm listening to you. I just have
You're
decided that what you're
ignoring me.
saying is wrong.
Yes, okay. That's basically, you might as well not be listening. Look, we're a group right now. We're a team. We have to have each other's backs. That means we have to
Are
put
you gonna
aside
have my
all
back when he
differences.
tries to kill me?
I don't think he's gonna try to kill you.
Answer my question.
I don't think he's gonna try to kill you.
If he tries to kill me, will you have my back?
If he tries to kill you unprovoked, then of course.
What do you consider provoking?
You intentionally saying something to get attacked so I'd have your back and kill Mahi.
Well, first of all, I would never put you in a position to where you were going to cause damage to Mahi because that would just end badly for everyone.
Probably.
Yeah, even Rose agrees with me that
But
the
here's the
lizard was
thing,
a
look,
jerk.
I don't want to sit here conspiring against Mahi. Look, we're a team.
I'm not. I just want
We're-
to know
that's
that you
what
have my
we're-
back
that's-
when he attacks me.
He's not going to attack you.
He is.
Look, our only chance of survival in this place is if we don't kill each other. And if we look out for each other. Do you think you can do that?
I'm not going to pick a fight with Mahi.
I'm not asking
I would lose
that.
that one.
Can you look out for Mahi?
I can try. But if he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do, it's gonna be kind of hard.
Okay, I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna lean back against Alfred.
Good night.
Yeah, it goes.
I scratch his belly. I scratch his belly ferociously.
We love Alfred. We're just staying here with Alfred forever. Goodbye, guys.
Tavi's busting. Hey, Ma, he fell in a pit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where
right.
are you? Where are you, Tavi?
Yeah, I'm apparently on my way to go advise you guys what happened.
Well, you can come in any time. We're just chilling.
Pytha's
Oh.
looking through her bag like, I don't have any rope. You have rope, Ma? Can you move?
Yeah, I can move.
Can you throw me some rope?
And
You throw me some rope so I can help you.
Mahi just grabs his head. Oh, crap. Guess who has my rope?
Me! I have his rope, don't I?
How
It
have
was
you never?
me!
Hey, this is the second time you've made this mistake.
I've got the rope!
Okay, so I guess I walk into the room.
Mahi hears this in his head.
Tavi walks into a room.
Mahi's laying there. Mahi just imagines Tor saying those. I have your rope, and he's just like he knows
Oh,
this.
As
you
you
do not
sit there
understand
bleeding.
Hi, Tavi.
Pytha's just like kneeling on the edge of the pit, and she's like, guess we'll wait for Tavi then. And she stands up and just like keeps watch so no like demons come and attack their backs.
Yeah, so I walk in and I'm like chuckling as I tell Tor and Archer about Mahi's demise current situation. Like, hey guys,
You're gonna tell him I'm dead? I'm dead.
Mahi's in a similar situation as when you first met him.
He's in a... What?
If you can
Are you
remember.
serious?
How do you find a pit in here?
How did he manage that? He was on for 30 seconds. He
He's a-
walked down the...
He left us for like Tavi.
Wait,
Tavi,
Tavi?
are you okay?
Tavi, what's wrong?
Thorn?
Buddy?
Is that
Thorn?
you?
Buddy?
Why are you guys fighting?
We're not. Actually.
Hey, Thorn, buddy. Look,
What?
sometimes we get mad at each other, but
Mommy and Daddy fought all the time.
yeah.
My
Well,
five
sometimes-
are fighting.
Look, our group, we're friends, and sometimes we get mad at each other, but it doesn't stay that way. We'll be okay. It's fine. We'll go get Mahi out.
Yeah, we're gonna go help Mahi right now.
Yeah, we're gonna go get Mahi.
Wait,
Never okay.
doesn't Mahi have... Oh.
What?
I have Mahi's rope.
Thor, give me the rope.
Nope,
Give me the rope.
it's not, nope. I promise I will help Mahi, but he's gonna apologize to Rose.
At one time when
Is that
Nana
fair?
left,
That's fair. That's fair.
Tavi,
that's okay.
Thorn.
Thorn.
I go over and I
What?
pat Tavi's shoulder.
I miss Nana.
I know, I'm sorry. I know. Come on. We're gonna go help Mahi though, and I take Tavi's hand and I start walking
I
him
have to
out.
leave.
Archer, do you know how to talk to kids?
Where's Rose?
Hey,
Rose?
Thorn, you wanna?
I
you
know
wanna
where
map?
Rose is. Rose is with
You
me.
do-
Don't worry. Rose is with me.
You know where Rose is?
Yes, Rose is with me. Rose, do you want me to tell your brother anything?
All right, guys, you ready to go back to Mahi or something? Get him out
Whoa.
of this pickle. you ever in?
Whoa.
That was okay.
Yeah, it's
yes,
like
we
a-
are
That
ready.
was,
Shift in
Yep.
his voice at this
that was a
point.
180. Tavi, okay.
I let go of Tavi's hand and I start walking with the rope.
Hey, Tavi, does Thorn want a cool map to look at?
This is gonna be so funny when you guys see Mahi in this pit. Oh my gosh, it's like deja vu.
So I make my way down
Guys.
the stairs.
Yeah, we make
holding
our
the rope,
way that way.
And I
Precious
make my way.
vibing.
I make my way all the way up to the edge of the pit, and I look down at Mahi.
Say it.
Bye.
Yep.
Cow.
I don't speak Indian. I'm just kidding.
That's
I heard a voice, called for help, wanted to help, fell in pit. I am stupid.
I'll help you up with the rope on one condition.
I know what's coming.
Apologize to Rose.
Well, I was actually gonna do that anyway.
Well, you need to.
Rose and Tor. I was a jerk. I apologize. I can sometimes speak before my brain wakes up.
Well, I accept your apology. Rose, do you accept his apology?
He
She
has a
accepts
brain.
as well. And then I hand the rope to somebody more physically strong than me because there's no way I am pulling Mahi out of this pit.
hand it to Tommy.
Handing it to Tavi.
Oh,
Oh,
you
but
guys
she
want me to
goes
do this
away.
again?
But, Mahi, she does say that you are a giant lizard brain still. And I give him a thumbs up.
A lizard, but I deserve that.
Alright.
I hand the rope to Tavi.
See if I can make this 2 out of 2
Please.
here. Anybody wanna? Alright, I guess I'm gonna do this on my own.
I can help.
Oh,
Yes, somebody help.
How did we do it last time? Didn't we tie it around
Much more
Tavi's?
complicated.
Literally just pull him out. It's not that deep.
Only 10 foot.
We've got to make it deep. That's how
Okay.
we roll.
Let's see, I'm rolling alright. Mr. DM.
Begging you, please roll high. I don't want to die.
Fall
Go ahead.
back into the pit.
Go ahead and roll a strength check.
Yep.
Ooh, that is not a good one.
With advantage
Oh,
because
crap.
Archer's helping.
With advantage.
With
Okay.
advantage.
Another one. Let me use the other die.
Do better this time.
Do better.
Please
And I did
roll.
do better. It is 19 because it was a 3.
19.
Oh.
Alright. The rest of you don't get pulled in to the pit. They are a steady surface for Mahi to climb back on. Go ahead, Mahi, and roll a athletics check.
Okie doke. See. That's 17 total.
17 sounds good. They're stable enough up top, so you are able to get a firm grasp on the rope and pull yourself clear out of there.
Mahi gets up. Mahi just kind of rubs his wounds. He's just like, oh. For the record, I didn't just apologize because you had my rope. And Mahi starts walking towards the room with the table. He just admitted he's wrong and he feels very awkward about it, and now he's walking away.
Mahi, how about you stop walking off on your own and I'm going to follow him? We saw how well that went last time.
I grab Pipe's hand and walk.
I am, but I'm very concerned as to where this is going next.
I'm eating a crow sandwich right now.
Hey, Archer.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I totally spaced right there. I was looking at the wall, and I'm sorry. Look, if I trip right now, I'm probably gonna die.
Archer, do you want to hold on to my arm? You want to hold on to my staff. You have to hand it back immediately if something's coming.
Archer's
Why
jealous.
am I-
Actually,
why am-
wait, hold on. I open up my bag of holding and I pull out my old staff and I hand it to him.
Walking stick.
Thank
Walking
you.
stick.
Thank you. I'm going to use it as a walking stick too, and I'm going to hobble along the way with a limp.
Are we all going back to the room with the elk and actually taking a short rest now?
I think so. Yeah, snakes are really cool.
This will be our second short rest in this place.
You know
I
what?
don't think so.
I think Rose said something about snakes, and I'm just going to have to voice my opinion and disagree.
That's why I was trying to get your attention in the first place, because I was kind of worried that snakes were going to pop out after she said something. But you're good. We're just talking about how she used to have a pet snake. And she says that P-Man shouldn't talk anymore.
Look,
He-Man.
I'm just relaying. I don't agree with that particular statement, but I'm just relaying the information because you asked me to.
Okay, that's fair.
You're P-Man now.
He's afraid of snakes.
I'm not afraid of snakes.
He's afraid of snakes.
I'm not afraid of snakes.
They all almost hit Drippy when I brought him back as a snake.
I didn't almost hit Drippy. I'm just afraid of snakes.
Anyway, in the meantime, Pice clearing out like a circle in this elk room. Where like
to sit by the.
No, she's just sitting off in a corner, but she's clearing off like a circle for herself, and then she's gonna sit down in the middle and just pray.
And I go and I sit next to her while she's praying.
I'm gonna sit by the elk again and stroke
I'm gonna sit where I was just
We're gonna
sitting.
take our spot back by our baby.
He's just sitting in a corner, just kind of have his eyes closed, and he just
The little child.
So can we take a short rest? Question mark.
Yes.
Short rest.
Everybody, short rest. And for those wanting to do so, you are welcome to make use of your hit die.
Oh, please.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
I have under my short rest, it says recover, and it says Black Dragon.
Yes.
Reset maximum HP. I can click that?
Yes. Anything that's recoverable during a short rest with the, I believe, is your breath attack. Have you used it yet?
Well, no, you don't want to reset maximum HP.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Just do
That's
the
okay.
hit die one at the bottom. It'll say like Paladin or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
3, would you use 3 dice for that? Is that what you're saying? Or
No, you use
Oh,
one per short
1d12.
rest, and you can use up to 3, and you recover 1 every time you long rest.
Okay, and
So if
then a
you use
1d.
3 in a day, and then you take a long rest, then you only
Yeah.
have 1.
At your current level, yeah. You guys get more as you level up.
Where's my
Okay.
1d12 at?
So you get to choose how many hit die you want to use.
No, it tells you.
Mine is 1d12 plus 2, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think-
Hold on.
yeah,
But I gotta go back down. Hold on.
And then you click it,
It's
you click it.
1d6 plus 2 for you, Tor.
Okay, so it's still close.
Okay, so I'm actually going to expend 2 because I need some health. Confirm.
Yeah, I should expend 2.
Also, we can do it more than once
Yes.
for a short rest. Okay.
Can you?
I think that's how we've done it up to this point.
I think so, because it's the recovering aspect that makes the difference there. Hold on, let me double check. though. That's
Either way, I'm pretty close to my full
Yeah.
health.
Character can spend 1 or more hit dice at the end of a short
Yeah.
rest, up to the
Yes,
character's
yes.
maximum level.
Okay,
But you
so-
only
Yep.
recover
my first
1
roll
per
was
long
good.
rest.
right, exactly. So you guys want to watch that. Of course, if you have multiple long rests in a row with no actions in between,
Yeah.
then that sometimes helps.
7.
As we
Okay,
tend
I'm still
to
gonna
do,
use one because I pretty much get all the way to the top.
we tend to have one huge encounter, and then we have 3 sessions of nonsense.
Vibing.
Okay, guys, should I Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna recover one of my second level slots.
Considering we have no other magic from any other source.
Well, yeah, I've only used 1 first level spot, so rather than get the 1 back, when I should be able to get 2 back, we can go ahead and get a second level back. Since I can't get both my second level slots back, but I can get 1 back.
I can't get any back, but I can turn undead again now. So there's that.
That is a
Super
useful thing to have right now,
I know,
so...
so I'll take it.
I used 2.
Was secretly
two
hoping
dice.
lay on hands, reset it after a short rest, but no.
I don't think it
unfortunately.
does.
No.
Oh.
To be honest, the ghoul encounter should have been harder than the Grick, but you guys did really good. If Tor's perception in the beginning kept it from being an ambush.
And then we
Okay.
just went turn undead, so I said, this fight
And
is
yeah.
not cool now.
Yeah,
We've split the party. Their party.
beyond it being flawlessly executed, The only issue was putting the 7 HP guy in the lead.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Despite that,
I didn't
the rest
realize
of
he
it,
was so low. I thought they
Yeah.
were just traps.
you guys did real good on that one.
I didn't
Their own
know.
fault.
I said no.
Anyway, Tavith, you've got while you're short resting.
Yeah. So, who's the pretty elf lady?
No.
Well,
That's not what you're saying. That's what you're hearing. Sorry, I should have made that clear.
Says to
Thorn.
himself. Says to himself in his own thoughts.
We'll say for this purposes. But you will still say the answer out loud.
Gotcha. What were you gonna say before that?
No, that was. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Respond now.
Who? Which one?
You are being talked to.
No, that's his response. Is who? Which one?
there's a lot of elf in the room.
sorry. Wow. Okay.
You gotta
Really?
remember, Tommy's dumb.
We're even now.
Okay.
I've been redeemed.
Immovable stupid versus unstoppable dumb.
Oh, the one I'm holding hands with.
Pipe kind of looks
Yeah.
up, like she's focused on praying, and then slowly looks at Tommy.
Like, I guess she's pretty.
Archer opens one eye.
I was in the middle of taking a drink.
Yeah, she's a little
Tor
scary.
opens both eyes.
She's a little
Mahi
scary
just kind
sometimes.
of creeps, just kind of peeps open one eye and just like,
We all trying to nap here, but nope. Need juicy deets instead.
Yeah, I think she's actually nice too. On the inside.
Emphasis on the inside.
Yeah, you're right. She kind of tries to hide that.
They're coming for your brand.
Mahi just kind of like, okay, and just kind of actually scoots a little bit, if he can, more away from Python. He's like, nope, okay, yeah. And he tries to go back to sleep. Like he's acting like he's sleeping.
Her name is Pythavin. Well, we call her Pyth sometimes.
I'm wincing at each of the answers.
It's like with the guys profusely sweating, like,
Oh,
don't say it.
the other name I gave her?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
farther
right.
away. That's fine.
Atlanta.
Tor closes her eyes again. She's
I closed my eyes
sleeping.
too. I'm sleeping.
She's
I've been sleeping this
sleeping.
entire time.
Pipe's
I can see how
gaze,
it's easier to say, buddy.
Pipe's gaze slowly moves over to Tor.
Nope, she's sleeping. I'm sleeping. I wish I had gentle repose so I could pretend I was dead.
Pipe looks back to Tavith and is just, Ilana is not my name.
Well, we all came from different places, you see, Thorn.
Pipe sees that she's being ignored and is going back to praying.
This is very hard to have two conversations in his defense.
Well-
It is very hard to look at what he's typing and talk to you guys.
We're in your house because someone wanted to help. Two little kids that we saw in the street. It wasn't my idea. Oh, who were the kids? Interesting question, Thorn.
I'm losing intelligence points.
Well, you see, there's a girl. Her name was Rose.
Oh my god.
And
It's like I had the exact same
The
conversation.
boy. Yes, like your sister. Exactly like your sister. And the boy's name was Thorn.
Pyth is struggling to focus on her praying at this point.
Yes.
Struggling
Oh my God,
to
it's
pretend to be
correct.
asleep.
Archer has rolled over in like the opposite direction.
That is your name, Thorn. Great observation.
Can't do that to me while I'm drinking, bro.
My intelligence level is now 6.
Oh man.
With a -2 modifier.
Yeah, no one else can tell with your names. Well, before because um I think. So tell me about this doll.
Tavi, not wanting to break it to the kid that, yeah, you're dead.
Yeah. Oh, it's Mr. Skeleton Head. Does he have any powers?
I'm not getting a short rest. I feel like this is not my activity.
Oh,
Taking
the
psychic
power-
damage.
Power
Dude.
is awesome. You're right. He helped me smash one of those ghoul things through the wall earlier. So yeah, Mr. Skeleton Head is definitely awesome.
I was a
Technically, you
kid.
helped
I
me.
just played with a stick.
You know what? Yes, Thorn. We were a team.
I read books because I was a nerd.
When we work as a team, we always win. I hope.
I hope.
I want sushi, guys.
Yeah, we all need some help sometimes, and thank you for noticing that I missed a bunch.
Getting called.
Ooh.
I was paralyzed, my friend. Yeah, it didn't feel good. When they hit us, we were stuck, motionless, couldn't move.
Tavi,
Doesn't feel very good.
Thorn, I'm trying to focus.
What's that? Pilot?
Pythavin?
Pyth?
Sure.
Yeah, it's great having you here with us too.
That's nice. you?
Feeling braver,
I'm confused.
Thorn.
They literally just went okay and then continued. That's a you problem, Pythaman.
It's like, let's play a game. It's called the
Why is
Quiet
it
Game.
so hard to stop crying when Rose tells you to stop? What happened that you're always crying? Oh,
Well,
what does she not get? Is she a meanie head? Oh, probably. Sounds a lot like Tor.
what?
Nope.
I open an eye again.
Did Tor just speak up?
I said what?
Pyth's gaze looks over to her again and just.
Oh no,
focuses
I'm
there.
sleeping. Nope, I'm sleeping. Never mind. I will go back to sleep. I forgot.
Pyth continues to stare at her.
Nope, I'm sleeping.
What did you tell Rose about Mom and Dad? What were they doing that she didn't believe you?
He is now interested.
Nope, I'm sleeping.
Oh, lots of yes. Okay.
Tavi, you care to?
Important people from town. Interesting. Like, did you ever
Ooh.
see where they went?
Ooh.
Okay, hey Tavi, could you actually for this part share what Thorn's saying as well?
I am with my
It could-
responses.
No, that's tell us what Thorn is saying because
No,
this would probably
you're
be
kinda
useful
just-
information.
He's already saying it in his answers. Is the point.
Yes, that's what I'm not trying to make it so obvious by going back and forth and saying, well, he says this, and then I'm saying this.
Well, a yes or no answer is not really telling us much.
They wore robes and stuff, and would go down to the basement and do what? Oh, You don't know? Maybe pray.
I feel bad for this kid.
What kind of weird noises did you hear?
Man. Shoot, when I was a kid,
screaming.
they gave me this.
Hush.
Oh,
Did we hear any screaming? Did you hear any just now when we were down here? Oh yeah, we definitely all heard a lizard scream. It's not unusual. Yeah, when he fell. Well, funny story. He fell down. Well, that's how we met him. Do you remember how he asked us where we all came from? Well, he came from a pit.
I didn't
far as
come
we
from
know.
a pit. You found me in a pit.
That's Hey,
Mahi, let him talk.
Still pretending to sleep. Tor's gonna shh.
yeah, it definitely makes sense. You don't what? You don't like lizards, but Rose does. Huh? Interesting.
See, kid, I'm I'm not a lizard. Dragon.
All right, lizard.
I hold
get
a
it.
thumbs up.
She says she knows. Wait, Rose knows magic? What kind of magic?
Not a lizard.
Wow. Mom and Dad were going to teach you their magic or teach her? What about you?
Rose was gonna be a mage. She was gonna study at Candlekeep.
Oh, you were too scared. Rose what? So you didn't go downstairs when people were over because you were too scared. So does that mean Rose was down there too? Oh, okay, so she was downstairs at one point. What did you ever see those people come back out? If not all of them, then how many would you say? I don't know, Les. Okay.
Excessive typing.
A party every couple of months. To do what? Practice their magic? I see. Only the important people would come up from downstairs. Wow.
Oh!
Aww.
That.
Oh!
Oh my gosh. Archer's now getting up. He's walking around the
Yeah.
room. He can't lay down anymore.
Yeah, I'm sitting up now. I'm not pretending to sleep.
No,
What
I'm.
special guests would be invited?
Oh dear.
Oh, well, I can see you're not supposed to talk to them because you're little kids. Yeah, adults like to keep kids away from knowing certain things. Understandable. Oh, you miss Nana? Nana sounds like a great person if you miss her so much. Oh, she's like the elf lady, like Pylana? Is that why you like her name so much? Because it rhymes with Nana?
Pyth is
Yeah?
cringing.
Oh, okay. See, hey, Pyth.
He's also cringy.
That's why he likes your nickname. She would take care of Walter. Oh, Walter. Walter who? Who's Walter?
The baby.
Oh, he's a baby. Why didn't Mom like her?
Because Daddy was a hoe.
Oh, you don't know. Okay, yeah. She sounds nice from what you're telling me. What happened to Nana?
Don't bring up those memories.
Kid doesn't know.
Wow, Nana, do you believe her? Believe it? Nana left and would never come back. That's what Daddy told you she did? And took Walter? I see. Well, maybe she comes back. That would be nice, right? If Nana came back.
Oh, she sure did.
Thorn, shut it.
I mean, a couple of divine smites fix that, but you know. In Tor's ridiculous 20s.
He says to mind your own business, Tor.
Wasn't me.
Or whoever who said that to shut it to him.
Well, it came out of my mouth, but it wasn't me.
Rose. Oh, okay. He's telling Rose to mind her own business. You're always mean to him. Is that true, Rose?
Well, I don't know yet.
Sean
Responses are loading.
Sean be like, I only have
Nothing.
2 hands.
Sean has conversation with himself through 2 different characters.
This is awkward, guys. I mean, to be fair, a little bit easier sometimes than role playing it. Multiple NPCs at the same time.
Mm-hmm. True. It's like you're ventriloquist or something.
Yeah, I know. I'm my own party.
Well,
Rose doesn't have a response.
that's fine.
Perhaps we should get moving again?
He said good.
Yeah, we probably should hit it. Been sitting here for a minute.
We don't
So-
know where we're going.
Sooner we can officially leave this place, the better.
No, we're not gonna go away soon. Not until we're.
But what if we stayed
Help
here with
you guys.
Elfred instead, guys? Just a thought.
Pite's gonna look between them and be like, and the big scary monsters will come and get us here while we're not paying attention.
We can
Yeah.
pay attention and stay with Elfred.
Can we?
Yeah.
Thorn likes Alfred, so I'm petting him now.
Oh, I've been petting him because I like him.
Probably just petting Alfred.
Elkfred. You gotta make sure you put that K in
Alfred.
there.
Yeah, I was saying Alfred. I just said it quietly.
Pite's gonna stand up and just,
Good.
well, if you're going to stay here, then I'm not staying with you, so if the monsters come, you're on your own.
Paladin, don't just walk out. We need to get a plan together.
Yeah, remember
you
the
know-
last time somebody walked
No.
out?
What's gonna happen to Alfred?
Elkfred will stay here until morning time, and then he'll disappear.
He'll go back to Magic Land.
He goes back to Magic Land?
Will he
Yes.
die?
No.
No, he goes back to Magic Land.
Yes. He doesn't die. He won't die.
He just believe you. He said he doesn't believe you.
Crap.
Well, Insight check me.
I would like to cast Zone of Truth. I'm
Rose,
kidding.
Rose always tells me.
Rose always what?
Said I don't believe you.
I'm telling the truth.
She
He
lies.
doesn't die.
She lies all the time.
Rose does? Well, I'm not Rose.
I am also not Rose.
None of us are actually Rose. Rose is inside of me, but I'm not Rose. And I'm telling you the truth.
Mom and Dad weren't good people.
Well, we can't
Sometimes
control
that
who our family
happens.
is.
No, you really can't.
But you know what we can control? Where we're
I think
going
they did
next.
bad
Now, where are we going?
They did bad things?
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Oh, we figured it out.
Shh, I want to hear from him.
They fed one girl to the monster.
Oh.
Do you know what the monster looks like?
Please tell me we killed it. Please tell me we killed it. Please tell us
We
we killed
didn't.
it.
We didn't
Please
kill
tell
it.
me
We didn't
killed
kill it. We
I
didn't
can
kill it.
He is
hope. I
also-
can hope.
Does Rose know what it looks like? She came down here, no?
Rose has no input at the time.
Rose, now is not the time to be hiding stuff from us. If you do have something you can share, I suggest you do it now. Otherwise, we're probably gonna die.
Yes, Rose, if you want us to help you, the best
Pike-
way we can help you if we know what we're fighting.
Pike
wanna
kind
help.
of looks to Archer and has a look of like, I'm gonna make my way over to Archer and kind of just whisper in his ear.
Okay, guys. Nope. Okay, guys, we need to not be here in this room. We need to
Pike
go
is trying to whisper
right
to
now. I hear scratching in the walls.
We always hear
Behind the
scratching.
walls.
Oh, good.
I know. But it doesn't just happen at random times. It usually precedes something really bad.
Yeah, I'm starting to hear it too.
Rose.
I am as well.
Rose. You're not gonna get in trouble.
Rose, we're here to help you. And your brother. We really are.
I don't know what happened in the basement. Or what part you may have played in it. But we just want to help now. We want to make sure you and your brother don't get trapped in that room again.
At this point, you guys, you hear kind of a shifting from behind, and if you look, Elkfrid is trying to stand up, and he's kind of going in between standing up and laying back down because he keeps hitting his antlers at the top of the roof, so he can't go anywhere. But he's looking agitated, and he's
Well, that's not good.
We need to
Okay,
move.
look.
Move where?
Immediately.
It's almost like I've been saying that for the past
He has
We
been
know.
hour
saying
and
it.
20 minutes.
Look, where I
But now
was,
more.
there was another stairway on the other side. Maybe.
Well, I flip open. I pull out my book and I flip it open to the map.
We don't
Where
know.
do we want to go?
The map, we didn't have this area.
We don't have the basement?
Nope.
You close the book and put it back. Never mind. It's fine. Somebody.
at which
gotta-
point Elkfrid poofs and vanishes.
You went back to Magic Land!
Yay.
Can you bring him back?
No.
Not right now. It's just a too small space for him.
Why?
He was
Because it's too
uncomfortable
small for
anyway.
him.
Why?
He needed to go back. He needed because it's too small. He's very big and it's very small.
But Tor, maybe we could make a different. Maybe you can pull another animal or something.
Or maybe
Yeah,
we would get an elk again. I don't know how to. I cannot control.
What are the odds of getting an elk again?
How about we?
About 1 in
I would
8.
like to make a perception check. I would like to make a perception check of the room
Go
and
ahead.
all of the doorways that I can see.
I would also like to look around.
So with advantage.
With advantage.
Good, because the first one was a 6. I'm like looking at it. Okay, it's a 20
I
now.
debated saying anything,
20,
so I'm
okay.
glad I
Yeah.
did.
All right, so you see, of course, the shadow remains of the table because Alfred appeared in front of it. So there's nothing left in the middle of this room except for some dried up bones, not in any organized aspects, just kind of scattered all over the floor. You see the dead body of the Grick in the corner to the right. You also notice Tavith is starting to shake a little bit and convulse.
Makes
Sorry.
convulsing and shaking sounds.
Thanks for that.
But like, there's nothing coming through the doors.
Nothing is coming through the doors or the halls that you see, but Tavi is actually standing in the middle of the room and he's convulsing. His eyes are on the back of his head.
I'm pulling
No,
both
no,
of my
no, no.
swords out just in case, anyways.
No,
Tavi, roll a wisdom throw, please. Saving throw.
Who?
Tavi, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, bueno.
Pythavin, can't
Okay.
you do something? Pythavin?
There's nothing. What do you want me to do exactly?
I don't know. You're the cleric.
Okay, here we go.
I don't
What
know
of
what
good
to do
that's
here.
done for me.
Nat 20, baby. It's a nat 20, son.
Woohoo!
Okay. No adverse effects, but your convulsing kind of stops and it instantly whoosh, the rest of you watch this, the spirit of Thorn be like ejected out of Tavi's body.
Thorn?
It hovers and goes towards into the hallway to the north and stops at the intersection.
Thorn?
I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do.
Never getting out of this place.
Holds pipe in
He
his hand
says it
anyways.
draconic.
Go out.
Pipe smacks him away, like, no. No more holding hands.
Oh, I was just starting to get used to that. Alright.
Thorn looks to the left and to the right of him, and then backs up one square in front of the intersection to the north and turns around and faces you all.
Tell us what's going on, Thorn. Please.
He kind of looks back and forward and he kind of points in both directions.
Do you know what's coming?
Let's just go in the rooms.
I'm gonna check for traps.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, my dice are so far away now.
Pyth traumatized from the one time she did not check for traps.
Look. I don't trust nothing. What is the perception? 22.
Okay. Alright, so you don't see any traps that you can see. Nothing seems out of the ordinary here. During the, you do walk into the center of the hallway and look to the left and right, and they spur off into alternate hallways.
Is he pointing to a particular side?
Nope, he's got both his hands pointing to both sides.
North and south, or east and west?
This would be east and west.
Okay.
He's facing north.
But with our
and then-
adjusted.
And then he turns as he does and looks to the north, and then he merges through the wall through the north east and
Okay.
disappears.
Crap, I was gonna ask him a question.
What?
I'm gonna go to the west side and look around.
Pythevin?
Bye.
Are you Pythevin?
I follow her. I follow her.
I don't follow.
I'm behind Tor, following.
All right. This hallway doesn't look any different than the most of the kind of the hewn tunnels that you've seen in this area. It does, as you approach a T section, it goes to the left and right.
I'm gonna go left.
Right.
Nope.
Okay.
Left.
So you're going south then. So you head south and then turn. In front of you, you see a crypt sealed with a stone slab.
Is there anything on it?
All right. Go ahead and roll a
Hi.
perception check for me.
I don't like this whole having to do the physical dice thing.
I love it. I love the click clack.
I think that's a 13 and I have a +4, so it's a 17.
Okay. So you kind of examine this. This looks like it might have been a type of a family type of crypt. The crypt itself definitely looks aged and looks like it's been down here for quite some time. But you kind of surmise at one point this, looked pretty in decent order. That nobility. As you get closer to the slab, etched in the stone is the name Thornbolt Durst.
Oh snap!
I'm gonna go to the north one and check that one too.
Oh my god!
All right, as you walk past and go back north and turn, you see another stone slab. This one is listed as Rosevalda Durst.
Sounds about right. I'm gonna cross the hall and go to the other side, because I'm guessing there's a pattern here.
Gonna
The
guess
rest of
those
you
are
are
the
kind of
parents.
Watching
Following.
Python go left, disappear for a few minutes, and then she crosses back into the intersection and goes towards the right.
As this happen, as
Take a
this is
brevity here. I will tell you that you see a similar aspect on this side, both the north and the south crypt, as you inspect both of those as well. The names listed on that is Gustav Durst on the northern crypt, and the southern crypt would be Elizabeth Durst.
Gustav and Elizabeth?
Mm-hmm.
This is all transpiring, and Archer and Mahi are just kind of chilling. He just kind of looks at himself, looks at his tail, looks at Archer and goes, "Do I look like a lizard?"
Do you really want that answer?
It depends on what kind of lizard. I mean, I've seen quite a few lizards, and you do have some similar aspects. I mean,
Like, if you were to see me, would you think more dragon or more lizard? Answer me honestly.
Archer has no response. He doesn't respond.
I'm gonna head back into the hallway and go north. Like, where? Wait, which way did he go?
Northwest.
He went through the wall.
Northeast, right? You guys
Northeast,
went-
sorry, northeast.
So, like, that corner, he just went into the wall.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna
Don't.
go north until presumably I see that passage on the right, and I'm checking for traps.
All right, go
Always
ahead and roll
checking for
perception.
traps. I am
I'm
always,
following her. I'm following Pipes.
if
So
I am going somewhere.
ABC.
Yeah, I'm following
Always
them
be
still
checking.
too, so.
For traps.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
ah,
So, at the moment, nothing seems out of the ordinary. As you walk towards the northern part of the hallway, you come to the left intersection and see, of course, this is the staircase that leads all the way back up to the attic from where you guys entered initially. Past that, there's a passageway to the right. You go ahead and turn. Again, you see a similar set of crypt openings north and south. As you check the northern one, is just a blank stone slab. This crypt is open and emptied. There's nothing inside of it. The other ones were sealed, by the way.
Right.
The lower one, the stone slab, has a. This one is sealed, and etched in its name is Walter Durst.
Oh no, I hear typing.
It might have been
I think
me
that's Callie.
writing notes.
It's not me.
Oh. I was hearing typing. I'm like, oh no.
No.
That's more typing.
Just out of curiosity, for the rest of you, why Python is kind of ventured out on her own, the rest of you are still standing in the hallway?
Tavis and I are following her.
Okay, so I'll say then for this purposes that you guys followed and see all the similar things.
Yeah.
The only people that stayed behind are Mahi and Archer?
Yes, I'm keeping watch like in the
Okay.
south portion.
You're still in the room with the table?
It's
Not
probably...
in.
You're in the hallway, but in the...
Yeah, I'm in the
entrance
hallway.
I
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
It's probably notable that Tor had your guys' light, and isn't it dark down here?
I have dark vision.
He has
you
dark
do.
vision.
Either way.
Mahi doesn't. Or does he?
Mahi, what are you doing? You're just sitting there talking, right?
Yeah, I'm just pooting around. I'm
Yeah.
just
Kicking rocks.
But you can't see. You
I
can't
have my
see the
s-
rocks you're kicking.
Yeah, I
just
have my
feeling
sword
around.
out.
You just
Mahi,
go sit in the
pretty
dark
much-
in this place with things scratching the walls? Cool.
Well, I said I have my sword out.
Yeah, he's got
Your
a
sword doesn't glow.
He's
He's just sitting there.
You can't
Somebody
see anything
has-
coming at you.
I don't have any torches.
You know what? I actually want to apologize, Maki, because if something does come at us, it's coming at you because it won't be able to see me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You feel confident that Archer is keeping guard at least to the southern part of it. You don't know where the other guys went. They went
Yeah.
north. They disappeared in the darkness.
Every
Quite
once in a
frankly, you're
while,
not
just-
sure where I am.
every
For
once in
the
a while, you
record-
just see a light at the end of the hallway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the record, just because
Light.
light does technically have a 10-minute time. No, it has an hour. At the end of each hour, like we've hit that, I did recast light once the light went out at the end of the hour.
That's why it's a cantrip, yes.
Yeah. I was just,
Well,
since I never
yeah,
did
assume.
actually state that, I just wanted
Yes.
to state for the record.
No worries.
So I'm gonna walk out of this crypt area back into the main hallway and like look back at the room that I know the two boys are in. And then I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to start whispering their name down the hallway.
Okay. So both Mahi and Archer, you start hearing your full names.
But with your voice or with a different voice?
That's a good
Generic
question.
children's whispers.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
All right.
Crap! Oh, crap.
Nope. Nope. Don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge it. Nope. We're not doing this crap today. And I keep my swords out.
I'm gonna make
I
a-
see Thorn is probably right about you, Pyth.
What?
About the inside. You being nice on the inside.
Does it look like I'm being nice right now? And I'm gonna make a low rumble of thunder, which they can also hear.
Well, you see,
Everybody hears-
Python, I think I'm on to you.
I'm just gonna wink at her.
I think you do nice things and then immediately have to do something mean to make up for it.
I think you're full of it.
I think that I am correct because you do a lot of nice things and your mean things aren't actually that mean, but you do them to make everybody convinced that you're a mean person.
I've never done anything nice in my life.
Sure.
Right.
Inside check.
I don't need an insight check. I know. I've experienced.
Mhm. Well, I have a suggestion, Pyth. Do you want to go back and open those tombs? Those
No.
crypts?
No.
What the heck would you want to
No.
The heck? The heck?
No, Tavi. We do not want to go open the tombs.
Why not?
One was open.
Oh,
Why not?
The
Wait,
unnamed.
Why not?
I mean, we're already
why
down here.
not? Do
You
you
guys
want to
open-
know why? Do you want to
you guys-
know why not?
You guys open everything else.
Okay, that's different than crypts in places where there are undead. Because if it's sealed, then that means the undead can't get out if there are undead hiding in the crypts. But if we open them, then two things happen. One of two things happen. There's undead inside, and we get attacked by the undead. Or two,
So,
we get cursed.
so you think Thorn's undead body will come out and sort of attack us or something?
No, I think a different undead body will.
At the very
You seem
least,
to-
I think we should leave them alone.
You seem to know a lot about undead there, Tor.
I do.
Hmm.
Especially because I happen to believe that their bodies are upstairs in the room.
Yeah.
where we left them.
And honestly, I just feel like it's common sense that you don't open
Open a
graves.
crypt.
I'm gonna send another
haunted
series of
houses.
whispers down the hall and just, this is Python, please join us.
Like a
Little
PA,
crap.
like a PA system in school.
As
You know-
soon as she says that, he's just like, little crap.
You could have said that the first time then, and I'm gonna walk over to them.
You start walking over also.
Yeah, he's like touching the wall, trying to figure out where he's walking to.
Go towards the
Well-
light.
I'm sure I can see the light at the end of the tunnel at this point.
Basically,
Don't like how I worded that.
That's a train, my guy.
My dude.
Sorry, hold on, I missed your message. Where was this, DM? Sorry.
Behind you guys, in between you guys and
Oh.
the
Hey.
boys.
Hey, guys, I saw Thorn.
I saw him
You
as
saw
well.
a thorn, or
Where'd
you
he
saw
go?
a thorn.
He went this way, and I point to the southwest wall.
So he went back through the other wall. What's he doing?
I swear, if that. I don't know.
So wait, like towards the southwest wall, like where we saw his tomb?
You guys saw tombs?
Yeah. Tommy wants to open them.
yeah,
Tavi, you're an idiot.
DM, is that where he
Tommy.
headed?
Why the
Yeah.
heck would
Yes,
you want
in
to open a
that-
tomb?
That looks like the direction he passed through. Yeah, he would if he came out to the other side. He would be on the western hallway.
I'm going wherever he went.
there could be clues.
Oh,
in this tomb.
so we are going grave digging. Anybody gone
No,
grave
no,
digging
no, no.
before?
No.
This is giving me a headache.
If you saw their bodies upstairs, then we get whose bodies are in these?
Something that's going to attack us.
Why
Something
would
that I
Thorn's
prefer to
spirit
keep
go
a
over there
secret.
then?
Something that
I don't
needs to
know.
stay secret for all eternity. And
I just don't think we should open crypts.
As you all filter into the western hallway and go towards the southern portion of that, you see Thorn's crypt accordingly, and hovering above the slab, you see Thorn's spirit kind of looking down,
Do you want me to open this?
He's using his finger to kind of trace the name into the etching. He turns to you, looks back, and then looks back and begins to still sketch his name with his finger.
I'm going to kneel down and do the same.
All right, so you kind of lean over to him, and he looks at you, and then kind of pulls his finger away, and then hovers back. Now, at this point, he's kind of hovering in the middle of the room, above the slab. He hovers down onto the floor level, and then looks around to the rest of you till he notices Taviv, and now he's heading towards Taviv.
Hey, Thorn,
Tavi.
buddy.
You gonna let him back
Hey.
in?
And he passes through Taviv,
Okay.
and you can roll charisma saving
It'll-
throw unless you want to fail it.
Do you want your ghost buddy back or not?
Let's leave it up to the dice.
Oh god.
Charisma saving throw.
Watch him
Okay.
pass it.
Eight, 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Still.
for a brief moment, you see Thorn pass into your body, and then just pass right through. You feel coldness, but you only converse for just a little bit, and then he comes out to the other side, looking kind of back and forth, and then looking back behind him, and sees your back accordingly, and he looks a little confused.
It's like, what the hell, man?
You let me live with you, and now you just kicking me out?
What? Hey, Thor, how can I help you, bud?
He kind of puts his head down, looks at the ground.
I don't think he can talk unless it's through one of us.
Oh, so you want me to let him come back in? I can.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you what you have to do, but
That's what he wants.
All right, Thorn, come back here, buddy. I didn't mean to shoo you away. It was a game I play in my head where I decide whether I want someone to come in or not. You know.
Oh my
So-
god.
what he's
It's
saying
so-
is he's an idiot, and
So
he
you
can possess him
come
again.
on back, Thorn. And I just open my arms up, looking at him like.
He kind of looks at you and then shakes his head. And then he looks over to Archer. And then floats into Archer. Go ahead and roll a charisma saving throw.
Unless you just want to accept your new ghost buddy.
Unless you want to accept it.
Preston.
3.
Nailed it!
Ah,
All the
yeah.
rest of you watch Thorn disappear into Archer's body. Archer freezes for a moment. His eyes roll back. He shivers. His eyes come back. You see his pupils return.
Oh. Oh.
No
I hope-
immediate effect at the moment, but
I hold my hand up to him for a high five. But like a sad high five.
I start clapping like, yes.
I fist bump her hand.
That's fair. That's about it. That's about where we're at.
I've got the doll, and I'm looking at him like, hey, bud, you wanna hold on to this now?
no response at the moment.
All right.
I'll take it just in case. I hold my hand out.
Okay. Do you take? If Tavith has given it to you, you can take it.
Yep, I'm gonna take it, and I'm actually gonna like pull my map out of like the map case, and I'm gonna put the doll there instead.
You could probably
It's not gonna
Hey,
fit.
I mean,
Kind of a fluffy. The map case is more of a smaller cylinder.
We just squished the lower half
Hey,
of its
you
body in.
You're gonna
trying to break it?
try to stuff it in there.
How about you
They're just
take
okay,
the
I'll just
map?
put it in my belt then.
Hey, Archer. Yeah, good idea. All right, but just take care of it. Don't lose it.
Thorn, I'm really
Please.
gonna need you to help us out here. What do you want us to do? Otherwise, I'm just gonna start wandering off till I find something of interest.
Can I open the tomb thingy?
No!
No.
I don't know how this works, but I can't hear anything. So,
Well, then he's not talking right now. Rose has been very quiet, too.
Wait for the DMs from the DM.
oh, hi,
Wait.
Thorn.
Hi. It's weird, isn't it?
It's like he's
My
in a
name's Archer.
No, in a transfer reel.
I wouldn't call it funny. It's okay. It's a fake name. It's a nickname.
Anyway,
Listen, they're getting acquainted, Pythavin.
they've been.
I think he still likes you. He just, he did that thing with his head. It just sometimes
Tell him
happens.
I-
I don't think he meant to.
It's a
It's
game.
empty.
It's by
It's an
chance.
empty
It's by
head.
chance.
There's not much in it. It's kind of dense. Don't be sad. you're with me now. Unless you want Tavith. I mean, I'm sure Tavith wants you.
What? What?
What?
Hyphen, you okay?
What?
Tell him I said I'll take him back if he wants to come back.
Did my mic not mute just
Okay.
now when I meant to mute it?
No.
Yeah, you know, like, la, 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 la.
I don't know if you're yelling in character or not, but Pythavin's not possessed.
No.
Possessed
Real
by a
life.
cat, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys don't even know what I said.
No,
Guys,
well, I'm wow. That's what I
guys,
heard.
can we go?
By the
Understood.
way, that last part, Archer's not being said to you. That's the phraseology of that flaw. Yeah.
Can we go somewhere else?
You need to know where to go.
I don't know where to go.
Pythavin,
let's just-
roll an insight check for me.
Did I not just see this man get possessed?
Yeah, I just wanted to.
With advantage, though, right? Because you saw him get possessed.
Yeah, of course.
That was worse. Okay. 13.
Okay, yeah, not difficult to determine this, but yeah, Archer's demeanor is
Not Archer.
changed. It's changed.
I'm gonna pause and then
he's
offer
more-
my hand to him.
Weepy and sheepish at this point.
Yes.
I take it.
Okay.
Okay, guys, let's just
Yeah.
go. Let's just
Hey,
walk out and pick whether we want to go left or right, and then do from there, because something in this dungeon is going to attack us no matter which way we go. So we might as well just start moving in one of the other directions.
I give my input.
I don't
No,
know. It
in a
could
second.
it could be your tomb. I don't know.
We should go towards the whispering sounds because that's probably where the monster is.
Yeah, it says your name, but I mean, could be a mistake. I don't know. I've never been here. I'm afraid so. I think you are. I think I do.
Tell him he's dead.
This poor kid. Crap.
Welcome to my life there, Archer, buddy.
I'm using my cloak to wipe away my tears.
Kind of pat Archer on the back,
We're
like
all like, okay.
awkward.
They're
pat.
there. They're there.
Awkward,
It's okay,
awkward,
Archer.
awkward man pat. He's just like, "Okay, good. It's okay,
okay.
okay. And then just kind of
Okay.
brings his hand back.
Stop it.
I'm okay.
Hey,
So-
stop yelling at him.
Stop it.
Hey,
I feel so bad. We're dead,
Why are you
Thorn.
being so mean?
There's no response from either side at this point.
I'm just gonna like
I think you-
squeeze Archer's hand. Like,
I think you hurt Thorn's feelings.
I did not want to. Trust me.
Hey, Thorn, buddy, you there?
No response.
Okay, guys, let's just
Let's go out and to the right.
So,
that's where
Wait,
we
back.
came from.
Yeah, but we can go further. We can go down those stairs that Mahi was talking about.
we could
Where he almost died in the pit? Where,
No, 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 no.
The opposite direction of the pit.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was
I don't want to go. I don't want to go by the
that's
pit.
blocked off by a pit.
Or
We're
we
not
can
gonna
No,
go in the
go-
pit.
You know, in
Or
the
we can
opposite
go-
direction, there was some more stairs leading to.
Pipe's just gonna
I don't
walk
know.
out and start going north.
Pipe. For
Pipe.
Pete's sake, that's not where the whispering's coming from. That is the direction we started in. You're not always right. Can you accept that?
The stairs are to the south.
Yeah, and that's where you had something called to you, yes? So why don't we
Yes.
inspect this way, and then we can go the other way.
I walk out and I start going south.
Guys.
He actually does this. He just kind of puts his hands to his head. He's like,
Guys, I don't want to split up.
I'm gonna go with Tor because she's the only one that allows me to see anything down
I
here.
was about to say,
I'm going
the
with
light
Tor.
is leaving the rest of you.
I'm following the light.
Or wait, Tor. Can I have a torch?
Pyth just sighs and then follows Tor as well.
Wait, I thought we were okay.
I mean, unless
But
you tell me if you know
but
that something's
she-
up here, but otherwise, we're going to follow the light.
Look, I'm not being told anything right now.
I don't even know where to go.
I just said that I'm
south.
cold and I don't like dark spaces.
It's a good thing
You
can see
don't
in the
like dark spaces.
So I'm walking south.
Like, hey, Archer, don't look in the mirror, okay, bud? Just
What?
Let's not.
What? Why?
Yeah.
Let's
Well-
continue.
I just kind of like move along Tavi. It's like I'm pushing him at this point. Like, let's go, let's go. Let's go.
This is more fun than when you're the one being possessed.
So I am going and I'm making my way towards where Mahi went, towards those stairs.
And we
All right,
are
so-
following.
It's Tor.
Yeah,
me.
I squeezed Pipe's hand harder.
Oh, you're finally getting your wish too, huh, Archer?
Tavi.
I stopped trying to push him at this point, and I just walk ahead. Like I'm just walking with Tor. I'm like, nope. You know what? No, not getting in this. Not getting involved.
All right, so single file down to the south. Tor's leading.
Yeah, Tor's leading.
Perception check.
Okay.
Can I strong arm Mahi for the
16.
second?
16. Okay. So accordingly, you have re-entered the room where the elk was, which is no longer the case.
Which we can't seem to get away from.
But you still have the passage to the south, and of course there was a passage to the right hand as well.
I don't know where that one goes. I mean, I know where that one goes, but Tor doesn't. So Tor's gonna go the long way down the stairs.
All right, so you go ahead into the south, hit the intersection, and go down towards the stairs.
We're going deeper.
All right. So you approach the intersection. Now, you had not seen this part before, but as you turn to your right, you do see the pit that they were talking about. And then, of
No,
course, to your
I went to
left-
the pit.
She had the rope.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I've been
never
down this
mind.
way.
Yep, you've already seen it.
Obviously has rope on him too, but that's besides the point.
Anyway, yes, so you see the pit to the right, you see the staircases to the left. Your perception, you are picking up the chants. They are louder.
So I'm gonna start going down those stairs.
I don't want to go down here.
We gotta go down here.
Okay.
Wow, that was an argument. I don't want to go down here. We're going down here.
Okay.
We're going down here. The rest of you, as you go down the stairs and turn the corner, there's a further staircase that's leading even further downward. At this point, on this level here, before you hit that second set of stairs, it is obvious that the chanting is originating from below you.
By the way, just to make a note, while we're fixing to go down, Mahi turns around and looks in the direction of the pit, like in that direction, and stops for a second. But then he turns around and keeps walking.
Are you taking up the lead or the back, I should say?
By doing that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you stopped while we're moving. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I let everybody walk past me.
All right. Do you all descend the second staircase?
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You all emerge down towards the bottom part of this dungeon, which, if you'll notice in that section on the map, is the staircase that's in the top left-hand corner of that section. It goes to the right and further into an open area.
That's where we go.
All right.
And I want to make actively perceiving everything.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a new perception check for me while you're down here.
Ooh,
Perceive
that
all
one was
the
even very good. It was a 19.
Hey, she perceives all things.
You perceive all
I'm
things.
all-knowing, all-seeing.
Okay. At this point, the chanting, this almost feels like this is the source of where the chanting is coming from. It emanates throughout the room and echoes throughout the hallway leading upstairs. As you open the this area, well, first of all, at this point, you all can discern what the voices are saying, and it sounds like a dozen voices in unison, and they're all saying that he is the ancient, he is the land.
In common. Is this in common?
This is in common. That's correct. It's in common, so you all hear and understand it. He is the ancient. He's the land.
Or, I know you're the
He
book
will
smart.
save us all.
Or, you're
Yes?
the book smart girl. Do you know anything about this?
Do I know anything about this?
Also, I know I'm not being asked, but do I?
Thorn, do you know anything about this?
Everybody, does anybody know anything about this?
None of you all understand any context beyond what the words themselves are saying. Now, to further the rest of this area, for the most part, it looks like there are items kind of stored in there's maybe 13 niches like listed all around this open room. It's about 13 little niches along the walls, and several basically items. At this point, none of you all can discern them without further inspection, but it looks like there's items in every little nook. All north, south, east, and west of you.
I'm gonna
okay.
move to look at the closest one.
All right. So basically, as you go fully into this room and descend down the stairs, and to the left of you, you go to the first one. Inside the little nook, you see a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws. Looks almost very similarly to a goblin. It's dangling from a loop of rope.
Ooh. That's gross.
I don't
As you
like that.
inspect the next one, you see there's a knife that's carved out of a human bone on a pedestal.
That's kind of cool.
The third one, you're just basically going around the room here at this point. There's a dagger with a rat skull that's set into the pommel. It's also on a
Ooh.
pedestal.
Kind of like that, too.
The next one, there's an 8-inch diameter. It's a varnished orb. It looks very similarly to your Nothic eye.
Interesting.
The next one is basically a bunch of bones, but they're positioned in a kind of a crossing manner.
Not gonna touch that.
Next one has a folded cloak, and it's made from almost what looks like decayed flesh.
Hey Archer, need a new cloak?
I shake my head.
Okay, I figured.
The next one has a dissected frog that's lashed to a stick.
Ooh, that's morbid.
This whole place is morbid.
This is
next
like a
one-
museum. It's cool.
Yeah, the next one has a bag on a pedestal. The bag is closed.
Oh, that's
I'll open the
tempting.
bag. There's no telling what's in that.
You want to open the bag, Mahi?
No! He does not
Oh,
want to
I'm very tempted. Very tempted. Tor is very tempted, but Tor does not open the bag.
Okay. The next one looks like a severed finger.
Oh! Like a human finger?
It does not look humanoid. It has a kind of a monstrous quality to it. The finger is very long.
Hey, Archer, do you know what this finger is?
I go over to look at it, kind of pulling Pyth along with me. I'm still holding her hand. Do I know what it is?
Roll a nature check.
Oh, nature. Ooh.
Come on, Ranger boy.
What is my nature? Completely just dropped my dice. I'll use the other one.
Your dice gets mad when
19.
you do that. Ooh,
A 19. Okay. All right. From what you can see, and of course, this finger's obviously been severed, so you're just looking at a finger. But it's blue. It's wet. You surmise that this might have been pulled from possibly some type of a watery domain type of monster, from what you can tell. It's not the same shade of blue that Tor is. It's almost,
I'm not telling her if it's a water gun.
yeah. No, Tor looks. Yeah. Tor obviously her proportions are very human, but it does not look like the size of a regular human. I mean, it's probably about 2 fingers lengths long. Yeah.
Some sort of watery monster, I guess. Something.
Nothing you've encountered, and it's not something that you're super familiar with, but you can definitely tell.
Yeah.
Because you do detect, like, you know, with your CSI goggles on, almost like a mossy element to it. So you can kind of determine river, sea, some type of a watery domain this came from.
Hey, Tor, it also has a mossy element to it.
Oh, hey, whoa, look at that mossy element.
That's a really cool mossy
I'm so glad
element.
you pointed that out. I love mossy elements on fingers.
Moving on as you guys turn the corner here and go towards the right and the bottom portion of this room, the next alcove you see a 6-inch tall wooden figurine of a mummy.
Ooh.
Its arms are crossed over the chest in a restful pattern.
Guys, I'm just saying, if we burn this stuff or get rid of it, they probably can't perform the ritual or whatever.
Hey, you can't just burn random things that are in a museum state.
I think if we burn it, something bad would happen.
It could
I
be
think we should-
interpreted as a sacrifice.
It could be.
A what?
The next one has an iron pendant. This has an adornment of what looks to be some kind of a demonic visage.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to roll a religion check,
I do.
Yes, remake the cleric do it. Cleric would like to roll a religion check.
Go ahead.
I don't have a bad, I mean, I have a +2, but I'm assuming yours is higher.
I think so. 8. 12?
A 12? I'm gonna give you advantage because of your background.
Rolls a crit 1. You know, I don't know anything, okay? I only have one god, okay?
That's a 23.
That's better.
Oh, yeah, 23?
That's a little better.
Yeah, okay.
I rolled an
So-
8 the first time and a 19 the second.
Yeah, that works. All right, so yeah, you absolutely recognize the visage on this. This looks to be the symbol of Orcus. He is known as the Demon Prince of Undeath.
Orcus?
Orcus. Orcus.
Ooh.
Also known as the Blood Lord.
I do know.
He lives in the Abyss. And pretty much, I mean, he is just for you guys, if you're not familiar with the hierarchy of the hellish areas.
Oh, Preston is.
The Forgotten Realms. So you have the Abyss, which is where demons reside. They're not the same thing as the Hells, which is where devils reside.
Thus, abyssal.
But basically, they're very similar. They're just subsections of a similar plane of existence. In any case, this guy is the big leader. He's the top.
Head honcho.
From what you know of him, he's got like the torso of a goat, humanoid upper body. It's usually kind of a swollen, kind of a fat belly with mostly rot. He's got huge bat wings. It sprouts from his shoulders. His head's the skull of a goat.
Pyth is sharing all this as she is understanding it.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yep.
Do you think that's the...
His realm is Thanatos, and that is the layer of the specific abyss that he rules.
Which is basically death.
Yes, in fact, the river Styx actually leads directly into it.
Fantastic.
Nice.
So,
Sounds like we need to kill some dark magic.
It definitely is a source of undead.
Do you think that's the he that the chanting is referring to?
Probably, but God, I hope we don't have to fight him. That would be bad, probably.
I would like to take this symbol and pocket it.
You would like to what?
No Pythavan.
Alright.
We don't even see it coming because we're like, nobody would be stupid enough to grab this except for Tommy. Then we're watching him and then Pipe snatches
So
it.
unless she stealth checks this, you all see this happen.
I'm stealth checking.
We're all looking at it. We're all contesting it. We're literally watching the amulet while she's talking. There's no way
Go
she
ahead.
can stealth it.
It depends on her stealth roll, but go ahead. We'll role play it depending on how she rolls it.
Perception?
Not great.
And that's with disadvantage because you're a cleric, if I recall. Oh, it's sleight of hand check, not stealth.
Yeah. That is a 12.
Okay, so yeah, you all see
You
this.
don't even beat our passive perception.
Yeah, you don't even beat the passive. I was gonna play it off as everybody kind of turns to look to the next one. You know, she pockets it when no one's looking. But no, that didn't happen.
Hi.
You
What
watched
are you
it.
doing? What are you doing?
Pythavan.
I didn't grab the cool knife over there. Put it back.
By the way, nothing actually happened at the moment.
At the
after
moment,
she
put it
removed
back.
off the pedestal.
I want to destroy it later.
Can we destroy it after we've destroyed the thing it's probably attached to?
Or maybe it will come in handy.
I don't think so.
Look, all I know is I'm a cleric and religious symbols have power.
Yes,
The blue finger.
Look, I agree. We need that thing destroyed.
Wait, what'd you just say, Tavi, about the blue finger?
I want to take the blue finger with me.
You want to go grab the blue finger now? Are we just grabbing items now?
I just saw Pyth take something, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take something too.
So we're not even watching Tavi. We're too busy yelling at Pyth, and he goes and comes back with a finger. We're like, what?
Yeah, I grabbed the finger. I grabbed the finger.
All right, so you have for purposes of putting this in your inventory, go ahead and put a hag's severed finger.
Is it hag?
Bobby.
A hag, yeah.
Okay.
Bobby.
See hag.
Why the heck do you have
But also, of course, you know, you can put put iron pendant of Orcus.
And
Okay.
it's like severed.
I don't
Okay.
think we
body
should
parts
take
of
things.
animals.
I don't think so either, but nobody is listening to us. Uh-oh.
I don't like that. Why'd you say uh-oh?
You're typing, and I'm hoping that it's Pythavan.
Mm-mm.
Oh no. Yeah?
Who's getting hit? Oh, shit.
Where are you typing to?
Oh, so now you want to pipe up? I was asking you earlier questions, and you were ignoring me. And now you want to pipe up? Can you explain a little bit? Because you said it's not the first time you've seen these things. What are they? Where are we? And what's going on? So you're pretty sure that all of the guests who came down here would carry one of these things with them?
Mm-hmm.
So they are a part of a ritual altogether.
They're what?
I don't know. I don't know about the last part for sure. I'm questioning. But I know that all of the guests would carry these items. But she says it looks that way. What did you do when you were down here? What did you see when you came down here? I don't know.
Apparently, the creeps
Magic is weird. Magic is weird. There are some weird things required to do magic.
Nothing should require a finger of like some swampy monster thing.
I've seen spells that require a human skull, so...
Don't say that.
They're there. That's what they exist. What did you see, Rose? You saw them in a circle at one point. Where? In this room or in a different room?
Out of character.
And Thor, or sorry, not Thor, but Tor. You don't hear a response, but your hand immediately goes up and points down to the south.
Terrific.
By the way, the last two alcoves in this room, before you get back to, this would be the ones on the western wall at this point, right before the staircase above, is a shrunken, shriveled head. Looks like it's small, though. I mean, smaller than, what a shrunken head would normally be. So, you figure that the head was small to begin with before it was shrunk? Possibly a halfling or gnome?
No, I thought you were going to say it was a child or a baby. I'm like, no.
Could be. Could also be a human child. And the last one shows a small wooden coffer. Which can be opened to determine its contents.
Tor likes opening things.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
You wouldn't open the bag?
I'm gonna go open the bag. Since we're taking things, I'm gonna open everything.
Pite's gonna go open the bag.
A withered... You open it to find a withered tongue.
Ew! I close it.
Pite's opening the bag.
It's not humanoid.
I'm
It's
with
animal.
Pike.
I'm gonna go over by Pike because my thing didn't have anything cool in it.
The original bag, the one that you didn't open on the other side
Yes,
of the wall?
that bag.
Who's doing that?
Pike.
Okay, Pi. So as soon as
I
you
don't
open
like
the
that
bag,
you
as soon as you open the bag, roll a perception.
Okay, this isn't so bad.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
There are certainly worse things to roll when you open suspicious objects. 15.
15, yeah. So the stench of bat guano fills your nostrils. And we're talking bat guanos that has been here for a very, very long time.
Ah, how wonderful.
It's a bag of poop.
You had a bag of poop.
He gags.
and this is the time where you probably didn't want to roll high perception.
I'm gonna toss it at Tor.
Oh, no!
There's poop everywhere. And she smells like poop.
I'm gonna reach over, I'm gonna smack her shield and cast light on her shield.
Why?
Because now you have to deal with a glowing shield.
The other side of the room is illuminated, so this entire room is fully in bright light at this point.
Mahi is he has his
Tor,
sword.
Pipe being on either side.
I do
Mahi-
not need this light.
And I didn't need bat poop thrown at me.
He's in the bag.
You should think before you do things, Pyth.
Oh, I do.
Then you should suffer the consequences with grace.
The other things that you guys notice after all this inspection, as well as on the southern side of this room, there are two tunnels to the east and west that both continue southward. The rightmost tunnel is almost a slope, as opposed to a staircase or
like a slide.
Can we tell which
like
one?
almost a slide. It's about a 20-degree angle, so it's not
Can we tell from which way the whispers are coming from?
Better yet, can you tell
all
which one
in
that?
this room.
Oh, so
And
it's all in the room. So it's not
basically, as you have approached each item, you almost hear a distinct voice that emanates from each one of these alcoves, almost like they're kind of.
Therefore,
Yeah, I
should-
might not have touched them
Yeah.
if I knew that, but
The voices still continue to chant as you touched it, and at this moment, you don't see any other than the only disturbances you're causing yourselves, but you don't see any other effects.
Can we see down the slope?
Of your actions.
Lightning?
Which one did Rose point at?
You can't see it at the moment. It's too dark down there without going down.
no, but like, which entrance did she point to?
Oh, she pointed to the
Hello?
south, but to be honest, it was at that point you were kind of standing in between it, so you're not sure which.
Hey, Rose, which entrance specifically? Just gonna ask her.
I swear, if no response when she materializes,
You can't kill ghost children.
I'm not gonna
Mahi.
kill her. I'm not gonna kill her. No, I didn't say that in character.
I didn't say it in character either. I was just calling you Mahi.
Sure.
Which direction? No, trust me. I would say it in character. I didn't this time. Which one?
All right. You don't hear a response, but you feel a tugging at your arm. You kind of go along with and kind of raise your arm up to the center,
Okay.
and then kind of like an Ouija board, it kind of starts pushing over to the right one, the one that slopes down.
Okay.
That would be to the east.
Well,
Southeast.
who wants to slide down into the dark?
Me.
Go ahead, Tavith.
I just want to get away from that bag of talking scat.
And right after Tavith goes, Mahi slides down.
I love it. These guys with no dark vision sliding down into the dark tunnel. Let's clap for them.
Hey,
To the rest of you that can see, I'm not going to describe what there is, because at this point you guys slide down into, you feel wet.
Ah, crap.
am I just wet like waist up or something, or waist down,
Let me see
or like
here.
thigh down?
Stop. We are now drowning.
It's not waist, I'd say, but it's probably about ankle, well, to you it'd be less, but yeah, maybe
Okay.
ankle deep.
I'm gonna look at Mahi and like, hey, I should have probably lit this torch first. So I pull out
And
a
then you're
torch.
gonna light a torch.
I'm gonna light a torch.
Well, I
Or you
didn't.
should probably take your light back now since you need it.
Right.
and I
Tavith, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Okay.
I cast light on my staff again.
That will be a 17.
Okay. All right. So once you light the room and kind of shine it around here, at this point it looks like you kind of landed kind of in a like about 2 feet of very murky water. It may be water, it may be something else,
Hopefully,
but it's more fluidy.
Does it
It's
smell?
less sewagey, probably more water, but there's definitely some other stuff in here.
Does it smell?
They got to get that back guano from somewhere. Anyway, basically, this tunnel is blocked. What looks like a very rusty iron gate, for a better term. There is on the east wall of, from what you can see, that's past it. Looks to be kind of a wooden wheel that's embedded into the east wall.
East
Oh,
wall,
just-
north wall,
Like just beyond my reach or something.
Mm-hmm.
north as we've changed the compass.
Yeah, we're doing it like
Yeah, north,
North
south,
is-
east,
yeah, like
west
the
is
normal-
up,
we're just
down,
doing
left,
normal.
right. Yeah.
we're doing the normal.
yeah, we can see it. We can see the little.
Oh
wheel.
wait, okay, so I'm.
Yeah, we're not
It's
following
inside the
map.
room. You can see it. Yeah.
So hey, Mahi, I guess we have to try and turn that thing, maybe. To open it?
Suppose so.
I've got
So
some
I
rope.
guess Guess me and me and Tavith are gonna try to turn the wheel.
Yeah, we're gonna tie the rope into like a little noose sort of thing to try and, or like a lasso.
Oh, it's on the outside.
Yeah, it's on the outside. You guys gotta.
Throw it over.
Yeah.
Throw it over and try and
Okay,
pull
well
it
then
open.
let me change my response.
I mean, you can give it a shot. I don't see that working out, but I mean, okay.
I'm not gonna ask the guy who falls in the traps how to get out of them.
So
You know
He
what?
just looks.
I'm
Mai
just
just
gonna
looks
do it.
at him like the most sarcastic, emotionless face he can. Just like looks at him, is like, dude.
can you be both sarcastic and emotionless?
Fine, emotionless, and he's just like, dude.
Deadpan is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, he's like, bro, really?
So I've got some rope left. I'm gonna try and. Got 50 feet of rope. So I want to try and toss it over the wheel and pull it open.
You guys are also hearing chanting that's emanating from beyond the like I said, this is kind of like a what's that word?
Like a temple type thing, or
No, I meant it was as far as the gate is concerned. It's kind of like the gate when you have like a castle gate,
and it lifts
or
up
the
or it goes
drawbridge.
down.
Yeah, with the spikes on it and everything. It's kind of like
Yeah.
that. There's a word for it. Port something. Portcullis?
Port gate?
I think it's portcullis. Is that
Parkour?
Never mind. Anyway,
I get what you're saying though.
I'll Google it. But yes, past that accordingly, because you can see it's not a solid door or anything, so you can see through it. Of course, in the center of this open area, there's some type of a chamber in this sunken room. But the chanting that you're hearing from behind you is also relevant in this room.
Nice.
It's coming from the center of the sunken
While
portion.
they're doing this, I would like to start venturing into the other side.
Through the other hallway.
Yes. Checking for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and
I feel
roll
like
perception.
that's not a good idea, Pi.
Python, I don't want to go.
This is while I'm tying my rope up to
You
get
can
ready.
stay with me, Archer.
You can stay with me.
I hold
That's
both
a-
of their hands.
You hold both of them. So now, yeah, you can't move now, Pi. You've been trapped by the law of child holding your hand.
I would like to pull away. I need to go and see what's in there. It may help us.
I start dragging Tor along.
I follow.
That's a 10 for
I am now in the
perception.
middle.
You are.
You are in the middle. Hand in hand. Everybody sing Kumbaya.
These are my two favorite, honestly. Every time we split the party, this is my favorite way to split the party. The two meatheads and the other
So
three.
Mahi and Tavith are in the water section here of the.
We hear them going, "Oh no, there's a gate." We're like, "Yeah, we're not going down there and go the other
and
way."
they're discussing throwing a rope over the wheel.
If we hear screaming, we'll come back. And I go down the tunnel.
Oh boy, we're gonna die.
Did you roll that perception for me?
It was a 10.
10.
It was
Okay.
a great perception. She's wonderful at perceiving.
Yeah. So, there's nothing that you perceive as traps at this point, but you continue onward. As you turn the corners and walk into this section, you see that there's a long hallway that splits into subsections accordingly. These are all looks like cell doors. They're all cell doors accordingly. As you look inside each one of these rooms, you see what looks to be the remains of skeletons that are shackled to the walls.
Oh, this is where they kept their human sacrifices.
At least they're shackled.
They don't look sacrificed.
Well, that's because they got eaten.
They don't.
The other people who were going to sacrifice them.
Oh.
Or they could have been the reserves.
Oh.
I was just gonna kind of walk, like, glance into each one of these and walk to the end of the hallway. Is there anything of note?
Nothing that you spotted.
Okay.
Nothing to see here. Right.
I will say just passively though, on the back wall of this would be once you get into the middle of this hallway and to the left and you look into that passage and you see a cell on both the left and the right side of you. In this left cell, this one has a what looks to be a skeleton that is also in a similar robe that the ghouls were wearing. This one is hanging on the wall.
How?
I mean,
In
it's
what way?
strung up from the wall.
The neck.
Like chains or rope?
It's chains.
Huh.
Okay.
The other ones are shackled to the wall. Most of them are, on the ground accordingly. The rest of the motionless bones. But this one is actually hanging from the wall as like a kind of picture like a torture device, but it's against the back of the wall where their shackles are on the hands and legs.
Huh.
Like an X
Kinky.
shape. Yeah.
Looks
What
like
did
he
he
pissed
do?
someone off.
Mhm.
Or maybe he was just into this sort of thing.
I look at Tor. No.
Well, from
Hey!
the look of
some
his
people-
robes, yes, he was into this sort of thing.
So I'm
Just
not wrong.
Not being on this side of it.
Anyways.
We're gonna make our way back to the others now.
Okay, out of character, Mahi and Tor are fixing to have a talk because he's noticed how chill she is with all this death and the things she has said. Yeah.
Name one. Okay, name two.
I don't know what happened here.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, first,
I
that
don't know.
robe. You were so chill and were so interested on all those gruesome objects.
Hey, you
Second
two out
off,
of character, or Archer's in character saying things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The shish.
I am shushing.
Oh, I already said what I said.
Archer, say it again because
Then I don't know.
I don't know what happened here. I don't know. Maybe I got nothing.
well, I think what happened here is the ceremony went really, really, really bad wrong. Oh, here typing.
I don't know. I didn't know your parents. I don't know.
Oh, you're
I wouldn't
okay.
assume.
You're talking
I wouldn't
to
assume
Thor.
so.
Are they back by us now?
You guys are in a hole. We're making our way back to the main room, but you guys are down that hole still.
Right.
I mean, maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. Yes. Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's good. And you are too. Keep trying. Well, when she tells you things like that, don't listen to her. I understand. I had siblings that were like they could be mean to me sometimes, but they love you. She loves you. I was separated from them when I was young. They died. They passed away when too soon.
Calm down, Python.
No, they didn't live
Family.
here. They lived in Tribor. It's where I was born. It's a quaint little town. I don't know. I'll be honest. I have no idea. Well, don't worry about that. Don't ask yourself those kind of questions. Possibly. We're doing everything we can, though. We're gonna help you guys. Anytime. Okay, guys.
Fight's like,
We're just vibing.
as we stroll back to the main.
Have we found the way in yet?
I don't know. Have we?
I'm assuming
Go to Mahi and Tavith at this point.
I
The
know.
geniuses are putting a plan together.
The rope.
Yes, we go to them.
The one brain
the
cell
rope.
they share is straining.
All right, go ahead and someone. If you're going to try to lasso this wheel, this is, I assume, your intention.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll a dexterity to kind of tie a knot in the rope and see how well that is.
Okay.
Bobby, out of curiosity, what is your intelligence modifier?
That's a 0.
Same boat.
I think you guys are the only. The Marcher maybe too.
I'm
Yeah.
also a +0.
Okay.
The girls are the only
The
smart
girls
ones
have
in the
only
group.
mods and intellect.
Yeah.
I had a nat
Yeah.
1 on that dex.
Holy crap, bro! You can't tie a knot where it's
Yeah.
flat.
2. That's 2.
Can I help? Can I help with this knot?
Watching Tavi struggle
Go
with it.
ahead and roll the advantage then.
Tommy, let me help.
Are you rolling or am I rolling advantage? The second
You're
one.
rolling
rolling-
advantage.
You're rolling.
Okay, here we
yeah.
go.
Just roll the second one.
He's coaching you through it.
I mean, it's got to be better than 1.
It's a 13.
Okay, 13's better than 1.
What's that?
All right, so
I feel
you
like
make
you
a
can
kind
tie
of
a knot.
a decent kind of noose type of knot accordingly. Now go ahead and roll. I'll say roll an attack roll, a ranged attack roll, just a d20. Let's see if you hit.
So does that count for my +5 on that too?
Sure.
Okay.
Good.
13 also.
+5?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'll say that you kind of loop it around, and fling it in between the bars and it lands squarely on one of the spokes of the wheel.
All right. Good teamwork
Alright.
there.
Let's
Mahi.
pull this thing.
You pull, and as it pulls, the noose kind of tightens around the spoke, and it looks like it's a pretty good grip.
So we gotta.
So far, the knot is holding.
It's holding up.
Let's
Alright,
do this
so
thing.
tug at it slowly, not too quick.
And I guess me and him are gonna pull.
We're both pulling.
I would assume that Tavith would be the one rolling the dice, but just with advantage. I'm assuming, unless you want
There
us
are
both.
more rolls.
No, we're good now. We're just pulling this thing open.
Yeah, we're pulling at it, trying to get the wheel moving.
So, yeah, as you're kind of pulling and you get to the part where, of course, now the wheel kind of turns all the way, but as you start pulling towards you and pull the wheel towards you, the wheel turns. And as you do so, the gate behind you starts lifting up until you get to the point where the wheel is now the rope falls off the spoke because it's upside down and the gate slams down. And the wheel spins back.
Well, at least we know that's what it was connected to. Here, Tommy, got an idea. It's not locked, so maybe I just kind of like flex a little bit. Maybe with a little bit of brawn, we could just lift it.
Yeah, man. We're the two biggest guys here.
All right, go ahead and roll athletic checks with advantage.
Okay.
Whoever wants to take point on
I have better athletics, I think. If you want to let me do it.
That depends. I've got pretty good.
He's the barbarian. He probably has the better strength modifiers.
I think you guys have the same strength modifier.
Yeah, like you're both meatheads.
We do. We're both meatheads, yes.
Can we like rock, paper, scissors for it?
Yeah, roll a d20 and see who rolls higher.
Or you could also just both roll individually instead of one of you with advantage.
And then pick the higher number.
Yeah,
right.
I'll say whichever way you want to handle that. I'll approve either or.
Y'all
Wait,
broke
two
up.
dice get rolled, pick the higher one.
Yes,
what we're
you guys.
doing.
I'm rolling a dice.
Yes.
It's basically advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19 plus 5, baby.
Mine was a 9.
I'm
Fantastic.
stronger.
Okay.
So you roll with. Yeah, that's it. That's our advantage, right? That's our thing. So we're going with that.
So both of you kind of you grapple the underside of the gate and you both lift it up. Of course, Tavi, you feel the gate kind of lifting before you really have a grip, but you kind of just pretend like you're still helping. For the most part, Mahi's doing all the lifting for you.
Yeah,
I yell
well, I
out.
am holding the torch. So you know.
Yeah.
That's true.
I
you,
yell.
you are one-handed, yes.
I yell out to
He's
the top
doing
of
it
the. I yell out to the top of the ramp. Y'all get your butts down here!
Now, of course, you are still holding it,
Yes.
but for right now, the passage is open.
But why?
Tavi, you kind of feel like you can let your side go because it seems like Mahi's got it.
Yeah, I just like slowly pull my hand out.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, yeah, there's.
You got this.
Slip
Mahi,
through.
you kind of don't notice that Tavi is not helping you.
I pat him on the back.
I'm a little busy holding this thing.
I'm going
But-
to slide down.
It's starting to wear on you.
I'm gonna
Yes,
slide
so
down.
I have to focus.
Yeah, I'm hopping to the other side of this.
Let's go.
He's focusing everything. He just has his eyes closed and he's just holding it up. Not talking anymore.
All the rest of you, I assume, have reached this
Yep.
room.
We're on the other
Okay.
side now.
During the combo with.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So you all see Mahi, of course, holding this gate up. And everyone ducks underneath.
Yes.
Okay.
We're all.
And once they're all past, I just want to kind of take a step forward and let it drop from behind me as I walk into the room.
Slams, splashes the water around you.
Boss music.
And we all get it.
Are now on the other side.
How do you know you're in the boss room? When you get trapped in there.
Oh, well, me and Tavi, y'all have it, but me and Tavi have established that the wheel that we have turned, that is on the side, we can do and open.
At this point, the chanting stops.
Oh no! Don't like that. Don't like that.
I've never missed chanting so much.
So as you all get a better look at this room accordingly, it's about a 40-foot square room, masonry walls, which is unlike the rest of the hewn earth tunnels that you've seen. This part looks more constructed, obviously with a purpose than everything else you've seen coming through to it. Also, the acoustics in here is excellent. No, Siri, I'm not talking to you. You see, like, there's not really anything specific to them, but like kind of featureless stone pillars are supporting the ceiling. Now there looks to be a kind of a breached area in the south wall. The south wall that looks like there might be like a heap of some type of pile of something. You're not really sure from your distance at this point, but kind of like almost like a refuge pile that is in the bottom part there. Again, most of the water here is murky, just like the entrance level. There are stairs that leads up to some dry stone ledges that hug the walls all around the outskirts of this. In the middle of the room, you see more stairs that form kind of an octagonal dais that's basically rising above the water. You do see a bunch of rusty chains that in shackles that dangle from the ceiling directly above what looks to be some type of an altar that's on that dais.
Is it lit up in this room?
What?
Is there light in this room?
From the light that you guys are.
So there's no torches around or nothing like that lit up?
Nope, nothing lit up at this point here except for what Tor has, and of course Pythavin's shield is still glowing.
No.
Actually, I can only
Oh,
cast
did you-
light on one object at a time.
So when
Oh,
she casts
yeah,
it on her staff,
that's true.
it goes off my shield.
So now Pythavin is now flashlighting this area for you guys.
She
Plus
put
your
it-
Oh, I
No,
put
she
it back
put it
on my
on her staff.
staff.
Oh,
You
never
were-
mind.
Yeah.
Alright. So we're still back to Tor's Tor light and
My torch.
torch light. And your torch specifically.
I'm gonna climb up on the altar.
We're gonna what?
The dais in the middle.
He goes with her.
I'm not getting up on the altar. I'm getting up to the altar. on
DM,
the
can I
dais.
let go of Pythavin's hands?
You
Just hold mine instead.
I don't want to go up there.
You can choose to do it.
I am letting go of her hands.
Alright.
I'm gonna hold Archer's hand tightly though and start tugging him towards with us anyways.
So Pythavin, go ahead and roll perception.
I'm gonna hold Archer's hand too.
We're pulling Archer with us. He's like fighting.
I'm
Oh,
like
that
just
didn't
letting
work.
you guys drag me. My legs are limp.
So he's in the middle between me and Thor.
23.
What was it?
23.
23. Okay.
Good.
All right. So as you approach the altar here, you see that there is, it's carved. It's fairly ornate, but it's very also disturbing because all of the images are depictions of like basically ghouls, grasping ghouls, like almost hundreds and thousands of hands and coming out of what you assume to be the ground. Similar reaction to what you guys saw earlier. Also, the entire area is stained with dry blood. How old? You can't really tell. The chains dangling from the ceiling, they're about 8 feet long. And they're obviously directly above this altar.
So I'm assuming somebody got hung on that and then got gutted here.
What made you come to that conclusion?
Was it the chains or the dried blood?
A little bit of both.
Smart man.
Now, as you take a look of your surroundings, being in the center of this room, Pythavin, from what you can see from your dark vision, accordingly, well, not your dark vision, because this has nothing to do with your dark vision, but as far as your perception is concerned, the chanting immediately rises up once more.
Oh, no.
And then the rest of you, now, Pythavin, as you look around the area, you see about 13 dark apparitions appear around all of the circle of the room. And they're behind the others, though they haven't quite noticed it, but you are seeing it. Each one resembles a black-robed figure. And they all look like they're holding like a spectral torch.
But we hear the chanting, right?
The torch
I'm
is.
assuming we can see this very quickly. Like, as
Yeah,
she sees it first, but then automatically, then we're like, oh,
she
okay.
sees it first. The rest of you don't around notice, but you watch as she spins on the top of the little dais there like a top. All the rest of you start seeing these little ghostly figures populate around. All of the torches that they're holding are all black flames. And
he pulls out his torch and not his torch,
Sword.
his sword instantly and starts. Oh well, no. Great. He starts saying things in Celestial. It's a prayer. I'm not saying it, but it's a prayer of some sort.
To who?
Just
So
the
whatever's
gods in
watching-
general.
He doesn't know.
Whichever one wants to have mercy.
Basically, Mahi knows something's watching him, and that gives him his divine power, and he knows it's good. Besides that, that's about it.
Valid.
as you all kind of like looking back and forth and you're trying to gain a position of what's going on around you, you're all surrounded at this point. Also, as the apparitions appear all around the outskirts of the walls, the torches themselves also light up, but their flames are kind of almost of a greenish, eerie tint to them, and they poof all around this area. The whole area is lit, but the torches that the apparitions are holding, almost like I said, they're kind of almost a black hole-ish effect, like almost like the light's drawing into them. They're all chanting, but this time the words that you're hearing right now are clear and they repeat. You also, as you try to look through, you see no faces. It's all voided, dark underneath their hoods. But they all chant, "One must die. One must die. One must die."
Standing on the dais like, who, me?
Can I cast Chill Touch on the closest one? See if it does anything.
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Oh, she's trying to die first.
17. 21.
21. Go ahead and roll for damage.
4.
Okay, so you turn, as soon as this happens, you turn to the nearest apparition and you go ahead and cast your spell. Skeletal hand kind of appears behind one of the ghosts, and as it tries to reach through, whoosh, it grabs nothing. The aspirations don't even move or change. They just kind of still hold their torches in the air and bob them a little bit back and forth as they, "One must die. One must die."
As
Can
they're
I-
chanting this,
Can I try to Sparta kick the altar off the dais?
Can you do what?
I want to push the altar off the dais into the water.
You go ahead and roll a strength check.
It's not gonna happen, but
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
4, a 6.
That's fine too.
Perfect. So you kind of grip the corner of the altar and you push. I mean, it happens.
Okay.
Well, you
Well.
can tell,
So,
I mean, it's
as
like
they're
all
chanting
built
this, Mahi
into
just
the
kind of-
floor, so.
My phone.
As they're chanting this, Mahi just kind of widely points at all of them and just starts kind of baring his teeth. If anybody's good, it's gonna be you freaks.
Hey, I couldn't hit them with a spell, so.
They don't seem to acknowledge your presence. In fact, none of them are actually, for those that you are on the lower level, you're looking, you're the closest points to them, but they're not even looking at you. They're all looking up at the altar.
Do we get to pick which one of us dies?
I mean, I suppose we could draw lots.
Well, I'm just curious if that's even an option or if they've already decided which one of us is gonna die.
I would like to step off the dais at this point.
Good plan. Good plan. The best one you get in this room.
It's like one of those not it games, like last one standing on altar.
Goes.
Hides under the water. Barely.
Hey, I can actually do that. Haha.
Quick, is the altar actually movable? Like,
No,
is it
from what you can tell, it looks like it's almost like built into it, so it's
okay?
part of the architecture. Yeah.
Okay. I guess Mahi is kind of going with everybody else and slowly step off the main plate.
Wait,
It
how many
doesn't
people
seem
have
to-
stepped off?
I think everybody's off it. We
I think
never
it was-
went
Yeah.
fully up
Yeah, I
onto
think
it.
it was just
No,
Pike
it
who
was
went all
just
the way up.
Pike was in the
But-
center, and
but-
everybody else was kind of already on the lower regions here.
Okay.
So, I mean, Pike, you've come off of it.
Yes.
Okay. Nothing changes. It's like I said, as you kind of walk down and walk towards everyone else, and you all are kind of spread out a little bit throughout this room, kind of looking around, but these ghosts don't even pay any of you whatsoever. They're
That's
still looking.
I don't know what's happening, but I ain't staying up on that dais when they're all chanting somebody's gotta die.
So there's actually in here outside of the chanting ghosts. I'm both relieved and confused because I just kind of assumed that this is where we would find them in the basement.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not upset about it.
Mahi points to the thing in the not the corner, but the big pile of whatever.
That's
Big
probably
knives.
bone.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Mahi. Wanna go over there with me?
Yeah. You two go check it out, guys.
No. Might have 0 intelligence, but I'm not stupid.
Hey, Thorn, do you think this is where the monster was? Thorn? Okay.
No answer.
It's okay.
No response.
Hey, Rose, what about you? Did you see anything else in this room?
No answer.
Okay, fantastic. Our ghosts have abandoned us.
Those children are useless.
I'm gonna try to hit the same ghost with Chill Touch again, just to see if it does anything a second time.
All right. So you go ahead and cast it again the second time. Again, whiffs through it. There's kind of an ethereal type of smoke effect as the hand passes through, but the ghost still remains in its motion, undisturbed, unnoticing of your presence, unnoticing of anything passing through it, as if it just doesn't exist.
I don't think these things are real.
Well, then what are they?
Like I know.
It was
Like a
a
ghost?
genuine question.
Think it's like a aberration, ghost illusion, maybe.
Those three things are completely different, my friend. Those.
I'm just saying, just throwing it out there, like something of one
Go
of these
try to
things.
hit it. Go try to hit it with your sword. See if that makes a difference.
I'm not hitting it with my sword.
No, Mahi.
Whatever.
So I just slowly and cautiously walk up and swing.
Whiff.
Try to put your hand in it.
No.
Do it.
Ugh.
I actually pull out my amulet in one hand. It's kind of helping me. Mahi feels sick, and I put my hand straight through its face.
Where its face should be, at least.
Sure.
Yeah,
Comes
0
out
intelligence. But that's
the other side. Your claw kind of dangles out of the air. It feels a little cold, but nothing else.
Just kind of moves his hand around just like in it, pulls it out.
I mean, it feels cold, but besides that, nothing.
Can I run down and go inspect what's going on with that pile of stuff?
Okay. So as you approach the southern alcove there, as you get closer to it, it looks like kind of a half-submerged pile of, like I said, garbage, refuge. But mostly, though, as you get closer, most of the garbage that you see tends to look like bones mixed in with dirt.
Who would have thought?
Hey,
Human bones or
Just a pile of different types of bones.
hey guys, who wants to hear a bad idea?
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
okay?
Sure,
Hold
but
on.
nothing else better.
I'll wait until the perception roll is done.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good. 6.
You don't see anything outside of the ordinary.
Bones, guys.
What's
A
your
mound
bad
of
idea?
bones.
So, do you remember all the items in the other room?
Oh, the finger.
No, I've forgotten them entirely.
Yeah, so what if we brought those items into
No.
this room and put them where all the shadowy figures are standing?
I will not take part in summoning any dark magic.
How are we going to kill something that's not here, Mahi?
I think
Well,
it's worth
then
a
it can
shot.
just stay not here.
Do you think we're gonna be able to leave that not killing the thing?
We will have to. It's have nothing to worry about if it never shows up.
Is it just me or as kind of roboting?
Yes.
We're kind of
Voices.
roboting a bit.
Yeah, okay.
It'll get better.
I got better.
I think it's worth a shot.
Alright, I'll wait here for you guys.
Mine holds his hands up. Can't do it. But I'll keep the door open
Yeah,
for
can
you.
you-
But I'm not touching it. He kind of angrily and very annoyedly, I don't know what the word is, walks the big wheel and starts to turn it. And opens the.
What do you think?
Alright, so you go ahead and take a grasp at the wheel and you turn it, and it pulls and opens the
Tor
gate.
asks,
You're able to completely turn it fully until the gate is all the way up. And there's kind of a little latch onto the side of it that you can keep the wheel in its position.
then I do that.
Python, what do you think?
I was kind of looking around the room slowly. I don't know. There's still much of this place that we haven't explored. But this is
Hey,
clearly
Archer, put the doll on the
epicenter.
altar.
I am not putting the doll on the altar.
He's
Okay.
just shaking his head.
Do you want to try it? Help us?
Pipe is actually debating whether she wants to go through with this or not. I'm inclined to agree with Mahi.
I just kind of gesture like, there you go. Like, hey, somebody agrees.
Well, what else would you recommend then? Because this is, again, as you said, clearly clearly where the monster in the basement is coming from.
We kind of got
except-
two options. We can either go grab the stuff, with this guy's feet, or someone can get on the altar and just save all our butts.
On a different day, I would be inclined to do it, but not today.
What day would be a good... Never mind. He's going back to his attitude of, we'll talk later.
I mean, we can go back up the stairs and wander through the rest of the house. But what are the odds we are going to find anything else that could be the monster in the basement that these children's ghosts are so terrified of and that won't let us leave the house and taking care of it?
We'll say we do summon this dark creature. Who's to say that it's not gonna kill us, kill the kids, and escape?
We're
It's my
going to
job.
die in here anyways.
Well, better to die in here than people to die out there. It's my job to keep this
Wow.
crap.
Wow,
in.
that's rich coming from the guy who. Oh my gosh.
Archer, do you get it now? Do you get it now? Do you get why I'm so upset with him
Okay,
constantly?
look, no.
Meanwhile, Tavi's just
I'm
walking.
not
up
saying
the
anything past that. Just want you to think of that.
Hey, look, Mahi. We can either
Look.
just die in here, or we can die trying to at least somewhat do the right thing.
Not care about these children's souls that are eternally not at rest, stuck forever in that room.
I'll be honest. I'm conflicted.
Oh, conflicted.
I want to do the right thing. It's my
But
job.
you don't know what that is, do you?
I know it's not dark magic.
Pyth reaches into her bag and pulls out the amulet and just holds it out to Tor.
Takes it. We're not
Arden,
committing.
forgive me.
We are
Just
not.
Fine.
Listen, Mahi, I want to be very clear with you, though. We are not performing dark magic to bring evil in the world. We are doing this solely to get rid of evil. And if you cannot see the difference in the two, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just concerned about the people, and I point up out there. But
there's no people out there already dead.
No, I'm beyond this town.
Honestly, something like this, if it wanted to wreak havoc somewhere else, is probably gonna wreak havoc somewhere else. We might be able to stop it here, though, by forcing it to be here.
I'll do it. Just do me a favor. If we ever, I mean ever, meet another paladin, go to Helm, do not say anything like this.
I'll grant you that.
Then don't bring it up.
Mahi.
I'll grant you. You know I'm very bad.
I gesture more to Tor than anybody because I know.
Not intentionally rat you out. I never intentionally rat people out.
A few pints in her.
I just look at her and go, "If you get me fired," and I stand up this.
I thought you didn't have a job.
I never said
So you had
that.
already gotten kicked out of the order.
I left an order, not mean I didn't join another one.
And I continue walking up.
Well, that's shady.
Mahi, why are you a paladin so afraid of doing the right thing?
It's not a matter of doing the right thing, it's a matter of doing wrong to do the right thing.
This isn't doing wrong to do the right thing. This is just flat out doing the right thing.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Oh, this is coming from a person to where, as far as I know, as far as what Tor has told me, you serve an evil deity.
Didn't seem to concern you before.
It's because it doesn't.
It's because I don't care.
I'm
I know
telling
you.
I'm telling you from my experience. Doing the wrong thing to do right does not always work as intended.
And why is this the wrong thing?
Yeah, Pyth gestures around the room.
Tell me, let's do the right thing right now. Let's make the right
what's the right
decision.
thing?
What is it?
If me and Archer are doing such a bad thing, please tell us what's the right thing to do in this situation.
Guys, I'm not saying you're doing the wrong thing. I'm just saying it might not be the right thing. I'm saying you're purposely
I'm gonna
trying.
take a step back, like a physical step back from that statement. I just took psychic damage.
Look.
What he's saying is that we're trying to do the right thing, and we hope this is the right thing, but if it isn't, then we're about to make a huge mistake.
Can I just go up on top of the altar and just sit there?
On the altar. Yes, Tavi, please do. Maybe
You
it will
do.
cause something to happen and we don't have to perform a ritual.
So actually, as you notice, as Tavith goes and actually sits himself on the altar, the dark apparitions that are currently surrounding the lower level of the central area, kind of start floating backwards to various corners of the room, and so now they're still chanting "One must die," but now they've all spread out to where they're all basically lined up between the pillars, in between each of these pillars that are surrounding the room. So same format, but they're just kind of wider.
Hey, Tavi, try lying down. See what happens.
Tavi,
What,
don't lie
like,
down.
on top of that altar thing?
Tavi,
yeah,
don't
like, lie
lie
down on
down.
it.
Don't lie
Tavi,
down on it.
Don't lie
Lay
down
down on
Tavi.
it. Don't do that.
Oh,
As they're saying not to do it, I'm like inching closer and lifting my leg. Like,
Tavi,
The
Yeah,
chants
yeah.
are getting louder. One must
You
die.
value your life.
One must die.
you are literally gonna kill yourself.
they didn't say which one will die, but I'm just trying to lay down, catch a breather.
Tavi, don't. For one thing,
Lay down on
be
the
an idiot.
altar.
Will this be considered the right thing or the wrong thing?
It's a stupid thing.
Wrong.
There's right things in life.
It's
There's
wrong.
in
It's
life, and then
wrong.
there's stupid
And I
things in life.
actually
Stupid
point-
things in life are completely
I
separate.
actually point at Archer like,
This, I agree.
Yeah, Tavi, don't do it. The chants got louder. I changed my mind. Don't do it. Are you gonna waste? Please tell me you're gonna do it
Always
anyways.
the person that pushes the boundaries here.
Tavi,
Out of
Those
character.
come into
Do it. Do it
Tavi, I
anyway.
will shoot you in the knee again.
I.
Wow, it's nice to see that you guys all really care about me.
Oh, I don't get.
I'm just gonna can I just sit on it? Like
Yeah, you
like,
already
dangling?
are.
Alright, I'm sitting on it, my feet dangling. I'm like, alright guys, I won't do it just yet.
Your feet don't dangle. You're huge.
Oh yeah, my feet
Huge.
are on there. I didn't realize how tall or short that thing was.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm sitting on the altar.
Yeah, it's a chair for you.
Don't move, Tavi. Don't move.
No, stand up.
Or
Stand up
move
now.
off of it.
Stand up
I'd
now.
rather
See what
sit
happens.
on it.
He's
Oh,
not
the-
gonna move, guys.
One
He's
of
not
the
gonna move. So
chains
just
that
sit
are
on it.
hanging above you kind of slaps you to a little bit, just a little shift of gust.
It's like a little Temple of Doom thing going on here.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's good.
you guys-
That's a good depiction.
Yeah.
Look.
With all them chanting.
Call
and
him
singing around.
on, call him on.
Yeah,
Then
Okay.
they rip the heart out of the still beating.
yeah, exactly. And they go down to the fire.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys go stop crying, go get your stuff, or else I'm gonna lay on this thing if you don't go up there and grab all those or
Did-
everything doesn't work.
Did Tavi just give us an ultimatum?
Tavi just said, "Go kill us, or I'll kill myself."
Tavi literally just said, "Go and perform the satanic ritual, or I myself."
Pretty much.
I will KMS myself.
I heard you're bickering. It's one or the other thing right at this point.
I'll just.
I don't know what to do at this point, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
Let me just say this. First, two things.
Only two.
I don't think those up there are gonna do squat because it turns out these people, to complete this ritual, they want a death. So that's one thing. Second off, Tor, to what I was saying earlier, I turned a blind eye to a whole heck of a lot, especially when I joined this group. But there's sometimes I draw the line. Now look. We want to do the right thing, and I get that. I want to do the right thing. I want to kill this creature
Hey.
and send it back to the Nine
I have an
Hells.
idea.
The
How are we
chant,
grabbing the rules?
the chant changes before you do that, Tavi. The chant changes. Though the postures of the apparitions are still in their same positions at this point, chant changes now. You're hearing, instead of "one must die" repeatedly, now they're saying, "Death be praised, blood be spilt, one must death be praised, blood be spilt, one must die."
You see what I mean?
I have
grab-
a slightly, possibly more horrifying thought.
Please share.
Please don't share.
Blood be spilt. They say that
Uh.
before one must die. What do you think of us?
Sorry, I
Blood
didn't
up
catch
there.
any of that. What?
So they said blood be spilt
Mm-hmm.
before they say one must die.
But they said death be praised first, even before that.
Yes.
Go grab a skeleton thing.
Skeletons don't have blood.
They don't have blood.
But the ghoul, they're dead though. Get the ghoul thing that we killed.
That's that way up there. One of us could literally just like prick our finger, see if it does anything.
And then we just praise death at the same time?
I don't know.
Hey,
I'm not a part
hey,
of a
death.
cult.
Yay death! Yay death! And then just
But for some reason, Mahi here thinks I am, but I'm actually not a part of a cult.
And then
Pipe is
still one
actually
must
kind
die.
of looking like she might throw up.
I mean,
I don't
Can I-
actually
can I
know what
grapple
I'm doing,
Archer and
okay?
throw him on the altar?
Mahi's torn
What?
between-
You wanna what?
you want to what?
What?
You want
Right,
what?
I dare you. I
Do it.
dare you.
What?
He's
Grapple
doing it.
Archer and throw him on the altar.
He throws Archer on the altar?
He's going
Okay.
to try.
Go ahead and roll a straight.
Stop him.
Alright, rolling a strength
Stop
check.
him.
Yeah, we are all going to
it-
try to
it's
stop, but we gotta
grappling,
let. We
right?
gotta. Yeah.
So, grapple athletics versus
Mm-hmm.
whatever
That's
Archer
probably.
wants to use.
And then if this succeeds, we're going to try to stop him. All of us.
Alright, here we go.
I've already rolled.
Oh man, why am I rolling terrible rolls right now?
Because you
Good.
deserve it.
It's an 8.
4.
No way.
My athletics is a +3 modifier. That was a crit 1.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna jump on Tavi.
I was gonna do something here, but I don't need to.
I'm gonna jump on Tavi.
I'm trying to be very protective of Archer and like push Tavi back.
Nope, you're
So,
just full
I'm
on
taking-
lunging
Davi,
on top
Davi,
of Tavi.
what are you doing?
I'm taking Archer and I'm
Pipe,
putting him on
Tavi,
the altar.
Tavi, stop. I'll just get on the altar. Just stop. Put Archer down.
Pipe
No, you-
straight up has pulled
Archer
her
down.
sword out and is like about to
Tor, if I
PvP.
put him down.
Yes,
I put him
Mahi
down.
is also
Are you
has
going on
his
the
sword
altar?
out.
Yes. Put him down.
Alright, I'm holding him
Done.
until you get to the altar.
Start walking
you
up the stairs. I'm gonna start walking
Tavi!
up the stairs and I'm gonna sit on the altar.
Mahi starts
Oh, God.
screaming
Wait,
in
Thorn?
furious
uh,
anger.
Thorn?
Continue.
Is she on the altar yet? She's
I'm sitting
laying
on
down?
the altar. I'm sitting on the altar.
Okay, and now you lay down.
And I'm gonna lay down on the altar.
The
Mahi
chance
is
stop.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
He still doesn't care, and he's screaming in anger, just pure fury and draconic. He's almost slobbering on himself. He is so angry with
Okay, but what are
Tavi.
you
He's
doing? What are you doing?
pointing my sword at him, almost like fixing to plunge
Have
it
you
into
put
his chest.
Archer
like,
down yet?
Have you?
Cause I'm on the altar. Put him down.
Okay, I put him down.
Alright.
Okay, because in my blind, through my tears, I pull out my sword and I strike you.
Good.
Go ahead and roll attack roll.
14.
I think 14 hits you, right?
It just
8 damage.
Nice, max your damage for the first time in like 3 weeks.
Archer's spilling blood.
yes.
On the altar, fantastic.
Great.
Now I took 8 damage, so I have 18 now. So I'm gonna just drip it over the altar.
Alright.
No, ew.
Well,
Oh,
isn't
okay.
Tor on it?
Yeah,
Tor
that's
is
what
on
that
the
Tor is.
Tor,
I'm
get
pouring it
off
before
the
she gets
altar.
off. Before she gets off, I pour it on there.
Yeah,
Tor, get off.
I'm gonna start getting up like I'm gonna get off. but I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right, so you kind of get off quickly as leading Tavi from the side here runs over and kind of smears his blood across the altar. As you do so, the chanting it started back up again when Tor was until Tor got on it, and then it stopped when Tor got off. It back up, and then it stopped again for just a brief moment after you've smeared the blood, and it's completely deadly silent in here, and everyone's looking around, and you're waiting.
Okay.
And then
Tavi?
the chanting goes, "One must die! One must die! One must die!"
Oh, one must
I don't
die,
give
huh?
a crap.
One must die. I pull out my second sword and I start walking up to Tavi.
Archer! Archer, whatever happened to one of us is not going to be dying.
Things change.
Archer?
And I'm gonna try to hit
step
him
forward.
again.
Archer, no, Archer!
Can I go into initiation at this point?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think.
Can we roll initiative, I guess?
I think we will roll initiative.
Can we kill Tommy, guys? Oh my god.
No offense to Tommy, but
happened?
Tommy started it. He literally tried to grab Archer and kill him.
I
On the
didn't
altar.
know. I didn't do it though, did I?
But you meant to do
mate.
it. Like you
But did you die?
that literally does not matter.
My
If I
heart was
walk
about
up
to
to
die.
somebody
Oh,
with
my
a
You
knife,
smacked me already. You smacked me one time. It's over
if
for
I walk
the dude.
up to somebody, random person with a knife,
I have an at 20 on the initiative.
Oh man.
Oh my
God.
god.
I don't have a nat 20.
I have a 19.
How do I do an encounter without monsters in it? no monsters. This encounter
Just
has
us.
no monsters. I gotta put something in it, otherwise it won't let me encounter thing.
Just
Okay.
put like
Put
a
a rat
rat.
in it. Just
Hi,
put a rat
guys.
in it.
Ow.
Because that's what this is. He's a rat.
Oh my
Hey,
god,
guys.
everything's falling apart.
Alright, so Tavith is 20, nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
quick thing.
Hi, Vivian.
What?
What was it?
I think we all.
Yeah, did everything just go dead for a split second?
Yes.
Probably.
I was waiting for Python for her initiative.
Oh, I got a 10 plus. I think it's a 3. Yeah, 13.
Alright, Archer,
17.
Tor,
19.
Mahi.
I rolled I completely missed the dice tray. Can I re-roll?
Go ahead. Yeah, see it.
That's the 19.
19. Okay.
Has the higher dex. I can tell you that right now because I have a 0 dex.
Alright.
You do.
So before, so Archer approaches Tavith with his second sword out now at this point. Tavith, you first in the order.
Alright.
What's your health at this point?
18.
Okay.
Because you got a cheap shot on me.
It wasn't a cheap shot. You deserve to be. You were trying to put him on an altar and sacrifice him.
But I put him down, like you guys said, and we're good.
Not till after. Not till after Tor said no. I'll sacrifice myself.
And nothing happened to her.
Guys.
So nothing happened. We're good.
Are you using your turn to continue your way out of this?
Gonna try to talk it out of it. Trust, like, talk through it, or PvP starting to go down. No offense, Tommy, but literally one is against you right now.
Everyone's in defensive
Yeah, I don't
postures,
think everyone everyone's trying to not have Tavi die or Archer
Yeah.
die.
Nobody wants
if we
to
had
die,
to
so
pick-
we're all like,
Not sure.
The music.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to relog real quick here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Will that
Go
take
ahead.
long enough for me to go?
Do I sound bad to you guys?
Everybody sounds bad.
Yeah,
It's
everyone is
going up
kind of
and
breaking
down.
up right now.
It's going up and down. I'm watching the little bars. It's going up and down.
Yeah. I wonder, is there a way, can we reset the server?
No, it's just.
Can we?
Just Discord being crappy? Okay. Alright. Continue. We'll try to get through it.
Alright, okay. I am... Let's waste my actions on this guy. Alright, I'm gonna reach out my hand to Archer in a show of good faith here that I won't attack him or try to throw him on an altar.
Probably for the best.
And
Yeah, exactly. This meme.
but I will know that this is he's got one extra hit on me again. He won't even, but I will remember that he smacked me one time.
Eat snack.
Yeah, you
Whether
fully
I deserved it
deserve.
or not.
You are not even.
And only because he's a thorn in there with him.
Is that your action?
That's my action.
Alright. Mahi, you're next up.
I think it would be Tor because I rolled a 19, but she rolled a 19. She has higher dex.
Okay.
I have a
Yep.
plus dex.
Yeah, I've got.
Okay, so I rolled first, then I'll go first. I am going to in between Archer and Tavith and kind of hold my hands out both sides. Hey guys, I'm fine. Archer, you're fine. Tom, incredibly uncalled for. And you deserved that stab. You deserved that. But let's not cultist death. Again, I
This
think
isn't the
my
first time
idea.
you try to do something like this.
I didn't try to do anything before this.
You needs permission to kill me. You grabbed me to throw me on an altar, only put me down when Tor got on it. You've been out for me since we started this thing together.
I was just trying to mix things up. You know, we were just sitting around doing nothing and yelling about what's right or wrong.
And then you
Jump
did
forward.
something very wrong.
And I just wanted to
So
spice things up to see what would stick. You know, come on. We've been down here for a while. Hey,
You could have
hey,
killed
bud.
him. You could have
It's
killed
okay, bud.
Tor.
I'm gonna keep my hand towards Tavi so he cannot step any Archer.
Don't
Yes,
cry,
and
buddy.
he gets in a
No,
defensive
you don't
position.
get
Actually,
to
steps in
speak.
front of Archer.
You don't get to speak because not only were you throwing Archer on the altar, you were throwing a small fright, and you know how scared he is because he was inside of you. You were gonna throw him on that altar, so you don't get to speak. You don't get to have any more
All right,
ideas.
all
You
right.
get to shut your mouth. Stand over there. Go.
I lay
No.
back on the altar. I go back on the altar and lay
You
down.
do what?
You do what?
I'm going on the, on the altar to lay down.
Oh,
With your blood also now spilled over it.
Okay,
Yeah,
Blood
fine.
has been spilled on it, yes. And the chant has now gone back to one must die.
even with him lying on it,
Wait, he can't move on. He can move on somebody else's turn.
yeah,
though,
he
can
technically can't. We're still technically in initiative.
Oh, yeah,
Technically,
we're,
yeah.
So you can't.
Yeah. I mean, it is Archer and Pythavin's turns accordingly, so if
Well,
you guys want to
I mean,
take
it's
actions...
technically Mahi's turn,
Yeah, it's.
but you're not gonna
Mahi,
do anything.
yeah.
I'm assuming.
I'm say stuff, but besides that,
Yeah.
not.
We've all kind of been talking. As far as action goes, are you taking any actions?
No, not really. Mainly trying to keep any Tavis away from Archer. Like I'm just. Listen, Tavis, stop. We can think a way through this. We don't have to spill any more blood. We can work this out.
I didn't spill any blood.
He kind of.
If we're taking count here. Tavi spilled 0 blood. Archer spilled 8 points of blood.
And you
Yeah.
proceeded
Blood.
to put it on the altar.
Yeah, you
Legit
proceeded to put it on the altar.
blood.
This is still your fault. Okay, so that's basically my turn. Is it next for actions? Because I know we're kind of
I'm
having
just
conversation.
trying to convince him to stop.
Archer, technically.
Okay, Archer, what you gonna do?
I have a little boy spirit inside me. And you wanted to throw me on an altar and kill me. I'm not letting this kid die, and I'm gonna charge at him.
Oh, okay. You gotta go. You gotta push me aside.
I will push
You also
aside
gotta push
then.
me aside. You also gotta push me aside.
Oh, did you also move up between them?
Yes, I moved between them because I was trying to keep them separated.
Okay, so we're both them.
Technically, Archer, if you skirt around them, since they'll be blocking your path, they could technically take opportunity attacks against you.
I'm definitely not gonna try to attack them.
I'm just saying. Can't.
I mean, yeah, I mean... Question, actually. Legitimate question. Do they still count as allies to where moving space through them?
Not if they're not willing.
If they're
Yeah, we're not willing
Okay,
to move.
well,
so
I'm
you
gonna
do
go-
have to actually dex check us.
Then I'm
use your
just
speed
put-
to walk around. It is.
Yeah,
an
I'll
area,
just
so.
use my speed to walk around.
Okay. So he would leave melee range from you guys as he gets around you, go circling around the disc. Do you guys do you take
This is a
opportunity
lot.
attacks?
Can we
No.
grapple as an opportunity attack?
Is that possible?
Since this is kind of a weird encounter.
Yeah, I think I will allow it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to grapple Archer.
Me also.
Just doing your own turn.
Roll 2 separate...
Yeah, we have to roll 2 separate grapples because it's each of our own turns.
Okay, which
You have
one
to
am I
roll
rolling for
separate.
first?
Roll for me first since I said it first.
Okay, what's my... Okay,
13. What was it?
14.
You beat mine.
Okay, grapple. Do I use what
Strength.
is for that?
Athletics.
Strength. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, you make of course we're doing instead of attack roll. Strength contested by the target's strength or dexterity.
So athletics or just straight strength?
Athletics, yeah.
Okay. That's an 18.
14 again.
And 18.
Yes, I had an 18. He rolled a
So
14.
you get
Yeah.
the grapple this time.
So that you know, Archer, you can choose athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So fails.
Sure. No.
Well, Archer
As I'm
fails.
holding, so as I'm trying to hold you back and stuff. But trust me, I want him dead right now. But look, that's not gonna help anybody.
Ugh. Let go!
So is it pipes?
Please, Archer, get through.
Yeah, at this point, it's Pike's physical turn.
Don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stand here. I have my sword out, and I'm watching Tavi.
And kind of just letting whatever is happening right there go down.
If you're not doing anything, can Mahi continue to speak?
Yep.
Look, we're still gonna spawn whatever hell is here. We do not need to be killing each other.
Oh yeah, tell that to the guy
Not
who's gonna
gonna happen.
sacrifice me on an altar. Maybe you should be giving him this
Trust-
lecture.
Mahi's getting a little ticked, visibly. Listen! It's enough!
Oh, that's enough. That's enough. When is
Look, I
enough?
have my
When
own
exactly is
problems.
enough?
I have problems with revenge, and I can tell you it doesn't help anyone.
Oh, Oh, you think you're the only person who's out for revenge, huh? You think you're the only person. Tough life, huh?
No. I'm just saying, I'm gonna pull a Guardians of the Galaxy. We all got dead people. Now you need to stop. And I kind of gesture towards Tavi. You need to back off. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, looking at Tor like, continue to help. We just need to chill.
You're looking to me for
is-
help?
The thing is that revenge, you say, is what I'm not looking. It's really not what I'm looking for. But I've gotten revenge multiple times. Oh, I've killed so much in revenge, and trust me, it feels good. It feels really good. So no, it's exactly what I'm looking for.
And now we know who Archer really is. And I start clapping slowly.
Tavi, shut up.
Okay, that's it. And I'm gonna try to shimmy myself out.
Can I actually
I
take
can't,
my
but-
turn now that they've finished talking?
Yes, I'll say, yeah, for their purposes, that will still on your turn, yeah.
I would like to cast Lightning Lure on Tavi.
Tavi?
Yes!
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's become a very complicated
Is
situation.
it a dex save?
It's a strength save, unfortunately.
Oh, alright. So
Strength
Tavi,
12.
you will make a strength saving throw,
Okay.
which you should be proficient in.
That is 11.
Ah! it
Proficient.
was a 12!
Is that? You have a 12 DC,
Yes.
yeah. You fail. So, as Python put out her lightning lash and basically, well, I guess we'll say covers the midsection and wraps
I
around
like
top
rip him
midsection.
off the altar towards me.
Here's this little tiny elf that basically is pulling this Goliath by a
Tiny
rips
elf.
him towards.
First of all, I'm 5'9". I'm not tiny. Second of all, I am full
In
of fury.
comparison.
In comparison to the rest of this group, well,
No,
Tor's
in
short.
comparison specifically. Yeah, I'm actually the shortest, and
Yeah,
I'm
you're
still
you're the short. But yes, this is an interesting vision. So you're watching the Goliath kind of hurl towards past the small group of Archer and Mahi and Tor, while Mahi's kind of struggling keeping Archer still. And I'll just say Tavi kind of is between you guys.
Tavi's like not paying attention and Pyth just like smack.
And to melee range of Pyth.
How much damage, too?
1d8. Yeet! That's 6.
6 points of damage. And as you approach Python, a shockwave kind of goes through your body of lightning damage.
You're like, I'd advise you to keep your mouth shut.
Again,
I just
as I'm
shrug.
holding Archer, and he was talking about his revenge and stuff. After that, Mahi goes, "Listen, Archer. As soon as you let that monster loose, it's hard. The longer you leave it loose, the harder it is to come to tame. Let
We
it
haven't
go."
let the monster loose yet. That's what we've been
I'm
trying to
talking
do
about
this whole
revenge.
time.
He's
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
vengeance.
his revenge. I know. You know where I come? I come from a race of evil creatures, black dragons. I keep this beast in every day.
Let me
Leave
ask
it.
you this, Mahi. Let me ask you this. What notion did I give you that said I want to tame it?
He just starts growling in annoyance, and actually he's kind of sad.
Where were you at, Python?
I'm
Where were
so
you
sad
standing?
that everybody's projecting their personal issues onto each other.
This is a very good moment. I'm bringing out the
trying to
best of
guilt trip
everyone's
this
worst.
guy. I'm trying to guilt trip this guy into not making his life worse, and he's just like, "Oh no, I want this." I'm like,
You're
"Okay,
trying
what do I do
to
now?"
with your own personal problems.
It's not working. He's just
We're
like,
having an
"No,
intervention right
I
now.
want to."
We're having
let
an intervention.
You're about to die, Tavi.
Yeah, I know.
Look.
You're
about-
slowly taking 1d8 of damage like
Mahi.
every couple rounds.
one will die. Python, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're at the bottom of the round here. So Demon Prince of Undeath Orcus takes his turn? No.
Wait, what?
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 It opens up and...
Oh wait, hold on. We don't hit each other anymore.
It's Tavi's turn.
Is Archer's back to me?
You're
I
on
got
the
pulled-
ground prone.
I am in a man's
You got
arms right
pulled
now.
through them, so they're behind you. Pyth is in front of you.
I was
You're
probably
kind of-
like at an angle, so I kind of pulled them like away from the group.
Right. You are, I'd say you're probably not all the way fully on the dais. You're probably on the steps.
And so between you and Archer is probably Maki holding Archer.
Yes.
And
Only
probably
thing-
also Tor trying to hold Archer. Like, you have two people between you guys.
Yeah, basically both there.
Not to mention, Pyth will take an opportunity if you move.
I'm just gonna sit down on the steps.
Do you walk past her? Does she take an opportunity attack?
No, like wherever she is. I guess I'm right next to her, right? So I'm
Yeah,
gonna sit down.
you're in front of her, yeah.
I don't want to hear another word out of you.
Agreed.
I'm gonna sit down and pull out a ration.
Okay.
I'm hungry now. We're getting smacked.
Now he's fixing to let Archer go.
Okay, so that's his turn.
So go ahead and eat one ration for your turn. It's Mahi's turn.
No, it's my turn. I go
Yeah.
before Maki.
Oh, Tor. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna point at Tavi. And I'm going to cast Cause Fear.
I'm over here, like, giving myself up, I'm still getting attacked.
This forces you to move further, pretty much.
Well, I was moving further, but I was gonna get smacked again if I did move.
Wisdom saving throw.
Hold on. Alright.
Also, I just really wanted to use this spell. This is the first time I've been able to.
9.
9?
She's
You
got
are
DC
afraid.
at 12.
Yep. Congratulations. You are me until the spell ends, which is either a minute or until at the end of your next turn you make your saving throws. So you are frightened of me and you have to use your movement on your turn to get away from me. So which means further across the You can't do anything now because it's not your turn, but on your turn you have to use the movement to get all the way away from me, and then you can make a saving throw.
And this is a concentration effect too, so she.
Yeah,
has to
so if I
maintain
take damage, then I have to make a
Break.
Constitution saving throw, and I can't cast any other concentrations. Right?
that. That's right.
Okay, just making sure I knew how. This is the first time I've actually cast this spell.
Like a DC 10 on that concentration too, so it's usually easy to hit.
Okay. That's it. That's my turn. I'm not even gonna say anything.
Ready. It's now Mahi's turn.
Ooh, this is rough.
Go ahead and put the frightened effect condition on your thing, Tavi.
My person.
Yeah.
Archer, get it.
And this is the same as paralyzing, by the way. You can roll your saving throw at the end of your turn.
Listen, Archer, I get it. Think about your family. They want this. And look, I can't hold you forever. And eventually I'm gonna have to let you go, and you're gonna make this choice for yourself. Make the right one. You are telling me to make the right choice. Now I ask you for you to make the right choice.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Were you talking? Look, if you put me down, I won't attack Tavi. It's what these whack jobs in the black cloaks want anyways. Just want to get out of here.
One must die! One must die!
Shut up!
Actually, they for a moment.
It's going at the door. Are you kidding me?
And they say, one must die! One must die!
So, and he says that I slowly start to let Archer go. because eventually he's going to break free, and
Do you let me
there's
go
nothing I
completely?
can. Unfortunately,
You
yes.
probably should have insight checked him.
That is his action to let you go. Are you done?
Remember, I can take an opportunity attack if my melee range.
He says in character. It's now Archer's turn.
I sheathe my swords. And I walk down. I walk down the steps and I sit on like one of the bottom steps up to the altar.
And
I'm assuming that would end initiative.
since the source of hostility, I'll say that if you're choosing to end initiative on your turn, we can do so.
Tavi, you still have to run for me. I'm sorry. It lasts a minute unless I end it, and I'm not ending it.
Another minute, yeah.
So get.
Well, technically, he doesn't have to run from you. He just can't willingly go closer to you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sit by Archer then. That way he cannot get closer to Archer. But yeah, genuinely terrified of me, Tavi.
All right.
Congratulations.
We'll say for this purpose here, we're out of initiative, though Pythavin would be the next up if she wanted to out.
Nope. Pyth sees Archer
Alright.
put up his sword, and she just kind of does a flourish with hers and then puts it up also.
He also puts up his sword.
So this is an awkward setting for everyone at this point. I assume that you're all probably sitting on kind of opposite sides from each other.
Well, I'm sitting next to Archer.
Yes. I mean, between Tavith and Archer, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Mahi's actually gonna sit, I don't know if it'd be in front of the wheel on the steps that are next to the wheel that turns the iron bars up.
So you
He's
walk
gonna sit
down
on
the
the-
dais and go towards the northern wall, and you just kind of sit
Yeah.
on those steps of the ledge.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you slot the water accordingly and get there. So Mahi is walked away from the group. Tavith, you're sitting on the bottom of the center dais there on one of those bottom steps. Pythavin, you're still kind of in the center there. Not on the dais, but on the lower area as well. And then imagine Archer's on the other side, and Tor sitting next to him. Okay. Chanting stops at this point, again. And everything remains silent.
I'm just gonna clean off the blood from my sword.
Pyth's gonna go to the door, which is it like open? It's like propped open, yeah.
Yes, it's open.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's been
I have
propped
it.
open.
I'm gonna climb up and start gathering whatever I can carry.
And bring it down.
From the other room.
Yeah, all of the ritual stuff.
Okay, so right before you get to the door, there's a snap on the wheel. The wheel spins, and the gate slams it. The apparitions move inward towards the center dais, but now they line up around everybody.
Ugh.
That's great.
Wait, so I'm still trapped in, or am I outside?
You're
No.
still trapped in.
You were trapped in with everybody. Yeah, you were not. By the time you got to the door, it shut right. It dropped down right in front of you.
Fantastic.
So she's not in this right now. She's outside.
No, she's
Well,
No,
out.
she's with
No,
us.
she's
As
She's
I
with us
came up
up
to
in
the door, it
front.
shut.
Okay.
mhm.
Okay.
She's with us at this point. The cultists gather around the altar. They come kind of centered around the altar, and they all spread out from the back of the room, hover into the middle of the air. They're all facing you guys, spread out through your different positions in this room at this point. And they're chanting, and because instead of one must die, it turns into Lorgoth the Decayer, we awaken thee.
Oh, that's terrific.
As they say this, the mound of bones that are in the southern portion of this chamber begin to stir. Bone on top of bone start moving and coalescing into this shambling mound of dead bones and rock and dirt and decayed flesh and souls. And it emerges out from the area. And as it does so, apparitions turn to you and they start saying, "The end comes. Death be praised."
Terrific.
And
Fantastic.
that's where we'll end tonight.
Perfect.
Awesome.
I was just thinking, this would be a wonderful place to end.
We do not have time to go over this one.
There's
No.
not enough time to all of that.
I guess we delayed that
Holy
God.
crap!
just a little bit.
Holy crap!
I don't know
I
what
was-
you thought would happen there, Tommy.
I'm wondering how this would have gone.
I'm sure whatever just happened was not in
Was
your
not
plans.
on your list very high.
No, well, to be honest, there is some room for where this might have led. This is what's interesting about this encounter.
But I am assuming that this exact scenario in which Tavi tried to sacrifice Archer was not on your radar.
Well, this kind of determines, depending on which group runs through this this encounter, what kind of alignment you guys are.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we a party that's going to human sacrifice or no?
Tavi
Apparently, yes.
apparently.
It's
Probably
sort of
did.
still a gray area, but you guys took too long to satisfy the ghost, unfortunately.
Hey, I
And
tried.
that's it. That's the key, kids. Procrastination.
That what we have learned though
Wait until something happens.
is willing to make a sacrifice and he's willing to be the sacrifice. We have learned these two things.
But not after everyone's actions, will probably react that way anymore.
Well, now you all can come together. 'Cause
We could
This-
come together.
you're not in a good position.
But
Boy.
Python snacked me for no
I
reason.
think
so
we're gonna come together to fight, but after the end of this, it's a different story.
I'm a little concerned for you guys. I'll kid you not. You're not in a good position.
Yeah, I took.
Okay, say bye to the recording.
Bye, recording.